on Dokkan, and you know I got 2 SSRs in a row, but I already have the 2, so I was very disappointed.
Yeah, welcome to the dragon. Welcome to the dragon summon in general.
So,
although I did get, who did I get? I got the
17 out of how many? Last time I checked, it was 17.
I finished with 22 out of 25. All in a row. After 22. After 22 in a row out of 25. And so I got to 22 in a row, and then after that I didn't get a single level 1.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you didn't have my lucky penny.
What's going on?
No, not something. It was an event on the JP thing for the.
Yeah. Because you had my lucky penny.
He did really good. He only missed 3.
I never found my other fucking 4 guy. Oh hi. I can't even fucking see who's in the chat. I just saw someone say yee. Hi Devin.
Oh, after you join the chat. 1 second.
Hang on, I gotta yell at him quick.
Shut up.
What's that? Wrong game.
Twitch.
Twitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, I clicked on it. I'll be joining. I'm gonna use the restroom quick. I don't care what happens.
Okay.
Oh, that hurts my feelings actually.
Well, you know, I've been holding on to this piss for about 2 hours now because I
was gonna say, Chris, get over it. You're not. It's okay. We have time.
Why is it saying you're not streaming? Did I unfollow you?
I think you might have. Oh, I love that. The fucking charts. That's great. That's fucking great. Fucking.
It's not for you.
I don't care, but it's still great.
Oh, look, Jake's here too now.
Yes, he is. We are all here, and I still have to eat my food. I have not done. I don't have my book open to actually.
Devin, why are you eating ice cream?
Why? The question is, why aren't you, Emma?
No, the question is, why isn't he eating gelato?
Gelato. Gelato. Oh fuck. Oh, my heart skipped a beat. Oh fuck.
Where did that come from?
Wait, what?
I hate babies. Where did that come from?
Because I just don't like babies or children.
I like how his response is, what the fuck, Dylan? There we go. Now I have it zoomed in. Now I can easily read it from my TV that's across the room here. That's beautiful.
Oh wait, I can't do that. Shit.
Life's good. Life's good.
Okay, I'm gonna quote Chris. Who's the clap?
Shut the fuck up. You know what? You know what? No, let me share something with you. Let me share how oblivious I can be with you. I was at D&D with the other people that I played D&D with 2 weeks ago, and the girlfriend of one of the guys there, well, like, everyone was congratulating back and forth. You know, there was a lot of good stuff going on. And then I'm like, I missed something that the girl was talking about, though, you know, and I believe, and then what ends up happening is she's like, Jace is, you know, the boyfriend. He's like, you might want to explain to him. And she's like, oh, and she holds up her hand, and I see, like, I'm like, oh, your nails are really nice. I mean, and in my head, I'm like, well, I don't know why she's showing me her nails, but I'm gonna compliment them anyway, because I don't want to be like a dick. And she rolls her eyes for a moment, she goes, no, and she, like, smiles, and she points at her finger, and right there is a fucking wedding ring. And my face just goes, what? Like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Congratulations. And I was just like, oh, fuck. So, like, yeah, no, I can be really, really fucking oblivious. And it was really sad.
But my last name is literally Clapper.
But I am literally oblivious to almost everything. Dylan knows. Oh.
Yeah.
My favorite part about that is that it appears in chat. Or in in OBS.
Shit, it does.
In OBS.
It should. If it doesn't, then you're fucking doing it wrong.
Like, I think that's one of my favorite things about the setup I have is that when I'm talking about chat or talking to chat, it doesn't make me look insane.
You always look insane.
It doesn't make me seem any more insane. Devin, I was about to correct you and say that's not how your name is spelled, but then I was like, wait a second. That would be a mistake.
That would be a mistake on correcting him on his own last name. That is a baby head.
Is that its arms up in the air?
Maybe.
It kind of looks like it.
Oh, I thought I would say a fact as well.
Smaller.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back.
There we go.
Hi, I found a bowl in my bathroom for some reason, and I don't know why it was in there. So I'm very scared.
A bowl of what?
Just a bowl.
Why did you get just a bowl?
No, there was just a bowl in my bathroom. Just a bowl in my bathroom. Just sitting on the sink. There was just an empty bowl sitting next to the sink in my bathroom.
Your family gets up to some weird shit then. I don't know.
Nobody's home!
Was it there before?
Home Alone 4.
No!
What the
Octopus!
fuck? Go lock all your doors, Jake.
They are locked!
That's creepy.
Obviously, they're not.
What about your windows?
They're locked too!
Your back door? Everything?
Hell yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna do a summon on the Dragon Carnival, and then we'll get started here, just because I have the available.
Zim
That's
zim
creepy.
zalabim.
Please do. I want that LR Gohan. That would be fantastic.
Dude, Chris, I spent 2 days on it. 2 fucking days on one session. And then I died at the end.
Oh.
And I was so fucking pissed. I texted you, I was that pissed.
I got someone that I'm not necessarily unhappy with. I'm actually decently happy. I got another grade 8 character, Borgos. So now I have another grade 8. I'm actually kind of happy.
I have multiple of all of them. All of them have 3 paths open.
Oh my god.
I got Bardock, Vegeta, and Goku.
I got AGL
I hear-
Goku, the physical Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah, I
Trunks.
also got Farsha too.
Who else did I get?
I'm hearing crinkling.
That is me right now. I'm making it go away.
Okay.
That's also me.
Thanks, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's not that bad, actually.
Mine's- Well, okay, my crinkling's disappearing because I'm opening Pocky to put in a Pocky box.
Yeah, you guys are fine. It wasn't that bad. It was just enough that I noticed. Anywho, we're good. We're good to start. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, as it's going to be. But
So then here we go. Previously in the land of Trigis, Bobby the human fighter, Althea the druid elf, and Wing the tabaxi ranger played through their initial plan as pretend cultists, bringing in Althea as a prisoner. As they were separated, they learned of materialized shadows and the fight pit. Wing and Bobby investigated the home, making friends, finding items, and setting bets, as Althea met Hickory, a Goliath monk, and fought together in the pit. In time, Wing and Bobby realized the gravity of the situation, and notified their friend of what they would soon fight, a shadow ogre. After a drawn-out battle against it, 2 other shadows, and cultists, the team found themselves reaching the end of their rope. With some heavy hits and some luck, they escaped with Hickory and the other prisoners, buying time by destroying the above-ground entrance. They returned to the Temple of Sylvanas in the night, and were advised to flee to Oriel by the resident Furbolgs, and they did so honorably. So, after some time, Hickory does begin walking, getting off of Abraham, and instead of him staying on there, he does have some of the other prisoners, the 7 of them, rotating on Abraham for rest. So my only real question to you guys is, are you guys headed, are you booking it for Oriel? How are you doing this?
we're probably gonna only spend one night in the forest.
Dude,
Who deleted my Dr. Drayton?
that would be me. But anywho, what? So do you guys agree with that, or?
I'll agree with sleeping in the forest.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way out, in this night, this is before you even this is maybe about 30 minutes into your travels. You see a small red-tailed hawk shoot right past all of you in the sky.
Oh, what a pretty sight to see.
What a red-tailed hawk.
That doesn't seem to be of any importance.
It looks
Right now.
pretty.
Well, yes, many things in nature do, but right now our priority is heading back to Oriel and reporting what we found.
Yeah. Let's continue on our journey.
Okay.
Little time, and little things actually end up happening. Again, as always, the forest is relatively calm. It's not as still as it was before, but about 2 hours later, through your traveling, you start hearing gusts of wind. There is tons of noise, and it is coming from above you.
That's
Huh.
Do you look up?
I shall look up.
sure.
I mean, isn't that a given?
And that, I don't know, that's on you guys. It could be. Dwayne might want to look down. It could be that you guys wanted to hide or something like that, but as you look up, there is a literal fleet of red-tailed hawks bursting above and past you above the forest. And even behind them are griffin riders.
Okay.
They're red-tailed birds, but they're griffin riders.
Roll perception.
Okay.
I don't know how to.
Click. Huzzah.
Hang on.
Better than Bobby. Aw, yeah.
You,
Doesn't make me feel better.
with all of you trying to figure out what is going on, Althea, you're the one that points it out to everybody. On their side, and on some of their clothing, is the symbol of Tyr. The same symbol that those of Oriel City wear.
Oh, cool. This is good. That means that's their army.
Yeah, and those hawks were druids.
Oh.
Okay. Well, then I should have used perception on them, and I would have known them. So.
Probably would have. So yeah, a literal fleet of these guys flew right over your head and are headed right towards where you were.
Oh, good. Never mind then. Let's
Well,
report.
let's yeet. Is what the cool kids say.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
I'm
Okay.
sure.
so
Let's hurry back to Oriel.
I'm a little bit confused. What happened
Okay.
to the Fizz after we left?
They're still with you.
They,
They're still with us?
Yes, I said they were rotating on the griffin as you were walking.
oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I can take them back. I mean, one of us has to take them back, I think, unless they can find their own way.
Oh no, I am saying, because remember, the Furbolgs told you, get the fuck to Oreo. And then, I'll recap this for you. Furbolgs told you get the fuck to Oreo. You're walking maybe 30 minutes as you walk towards Oreo. A single red-tailed hawk bursts out from above you and past you from the direction of the temple. And it's headed towards where you are. Within 2 hours, there is a fleet of those same hawks following a single hawk in the front and a ton of griffin riders following all of those hawks behind you. From what out
To Oriel City or to the temple?
to the temple. And they
To
are
the temple.
yes, and they are bearing the marks of Tyr.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, this is me being connecting the dots as I'm understanding.
Okay.
If I get this right, that means that one of the the Furbies. I'm so tired. Furballs.
Feed me!
I hate those things.
Feed
Furballs.
me.
He gonna wee!
Okay, it means that the Furballs, one of them,
Fuck.
like, sent out a signal or something and turned into a hawk because obviously they're druids, so they have wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then they must have signaled Oriole City because we came up back, like, in shit. Like,
Roll.
dragged through hell.
You can feel free to roll knowledge nature. I will be more than happy to explain more.
Knowledge of nature or nature?
Nature, sorry. Technically it's the same thing, but yeah.
I mean, in this one.
You know red-tailed hogs are really fucking fast. You know furbolgs can turn into red-tailed hawks.
Oh, well, fun fact, that is literally the fastest hawk in the world.
Yes, it is. Those fuckers could, if it weren't for the fact that it takes an army time to get ready, that fucker can get to Oriole City and back to Sylvanas Temple within an hour.
Yeah, so,
Let's not worry then.
no, I think we're not too concerned, but we should hurry back to Oriole City, like, ASAP.
Yeah, it should be. It's our concern, but we don't have to worry about the other side.
I would like to be there to help.
Yeah, yeah, but we still have another task at hand, so we'll try and finish that as fast as possible, and then skedaddle back.
Right?
Let us hurry.
So, you continue on your way to Oriole. Nothing really happens. It does come to a point where you do have to spend the rest of the night resting. And then you are able to continue on your way. In between this kind of, because you are walking with people who are not feeling super great. And I would say it would take time to make sure they are tended to, whether it be food, water, any wounds that they may have sustained while in battle. I would say this is going to be a good 2 to 3 day journey, despite the fact that it would really only take a day and a half normally, just because of the group of people you are traveling with. Think of a caravan, think of children, think of it that way. There are not children, but there are young ones, there are some older people, so on and so forth. Not to kind of exclude the three of you with Zoidbird, Abraham, and Hickory. So you have a group of 12 people walking with you. It will take you some time. My question is, in between this kind of 2-3 day period, is there anything specific you guys want to do?
I would like to be able to gather herbs.
Roll me in nature. Actually, no, survival.
Nature,
Sorry,
survival.
survival. Gosh.
Yeah. You get a plant.
You're able, as you're walking through Half-Light Forest, you actually end up finding, if you, you find yourself a peppermint plant, you find a good trove of peppermint plants.
Mmm. Tasty.
Alright?
Okay, should one of us, run ahead of the group?
How so?
Just,
Yeah,
to
I'm
warn them?
confused too.
Go to Oriole City faster.
I can do
Because
that. If I
can-
take
you wanna
if
do
I
that?
take
Okay.
Abraham, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, wait. Are people still using Abraham? No?
Switching off, aren't they?
I don't think they really need to though.
They probably don't really need to at this point. With the tending of wounds, you're making okay pace, but it's up to you guys.
I'm
They would
also
be
the
fine.
fastest here. I can also hopefully pull out my badger.
Hopefully.
Just pulls out a new animal in general.
You know what? Let's do it. Pull an animal.
Oh wow, I didn't expect this to
1d6.
happen.
That's a D8.
It would be, sorry, I
Or
was,
D10.
let me look at it,
Shit.
it is a
Makes it
D8.
worse.
It is a D8.
Damn, Dylan, you were right.
No shit.
2.
2.
I
Is
don't
that
think I've
new?
gotten 2 before.
Let me look. You
If it's a slug, I'm gonna cry.
you reach into your bag, and you feel something a little fuzzy. You feel a little bit more skin, and as you pull it out and throw it, and kind of toss it, it hits the ground, and it unfurls itself, and it's just a giant rat, and not a giant rat. It is like, I would say, a good 3, 4, 5 feet. You know, it's a big rat, but not one you to ride.
I'm
Well,
gonna call him Ron Weasley.
I mean, wouldn't you want to call it like Scabbers?
thank you.
I mean,
Is that what you're gonna name him? Or are you gonna name him Scabbers?
His name is Scabbers.
Alright, we're naming him Scabbers. I told you guys you can name him, and this is the first one you've named.
We haven't just randomly been like, name.
Oh, we were busy just battling. And
Scabbers is spelled Scabbers, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
look it up.
You now have Scabbers.
Except I need to send him back, and I want to try again.
Oh, is it really? Oh, fuck. Why didn't... it shouldn't be. Hopefully that helps.
I would like to try again.
Oh, okay. Thank you for
I
that.
have sent him back.
Alright, go for it.
Oh my god.
You pull out your best friend Weasel again.
I like my Weasel, but I didn't want him.
Ron Weasley.
That would be
He can be Ron.
you can't pull
Yeah,
anything
absolutely.
else out. Yeah, well,
I can pull out one more.
yes you can because it has been a day. I apologize.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, I don't really use him much, so. Okay,
Seriously.
1, 2, 3 it is.
You pull out a badger.
Yay, I
Okay.
can ride this one. Okay.
No,
I'll
you
try-
can't. It is the size of a
No.
regular badger.
God damn it, it's not the badger.
Yeah, isn't the giant badger like 6 or 7?
It is a 6.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Okay, well, badger's
Yep.
still good defense. You guys can keep him.
I'm gonna call him Mini.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna call him Mini-Me.
Okay, well,
'Cause
I'm
you have-
going.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, damn it, I closed out the wrong pen. I'm running ahead now.
Okay, whatever's clever. Alright, so Althea takes off with Abraham and leaves.
Nope, leaving
Oh.
Abraham.
Oh,
That's why I was pulling.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Alright.
Can the giant badger be called Dr. Evil, and the miniature badger be called Mini-Me? Please.
I
That
can do mini-me.
so Mini-Me is gonna be the badger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mini-
Mini-Me is the
one.
miniature badger.
I guess we can have Dr. Evil, too.
Yeah, do you understand what I'm getting at now?
Yeah,
you.
so Dr. Evil's gonna be the giant badger?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, easy enough. Just figured I'd...
I'm telling them
Terrifying.
references they shouldn't know.
There you go. Okay. It's... You have... That's who you have. There you go.
I never said that Althea understands them. I'm saying I understand as Emma.
So yeah, there you go. So, you see Althea sprinting ahead twice as fast as you guys are probably traveling at the moment. Bobby,
That's fast.
is there anything that you want to do during this travels?
Let me. Nope. Nothing really interests.
Okay.
Nothing really, kind of.
Alright, so that's fine. So, with...
Wing. What about
Yeah,
Wing?
what about me?
I thought you said you did what you... I thought you said you
You
did what...
never did his drawing either.
Yeah. The fuck
No,
is up
he
with
did
you?
drawing.
Hold
He
on.
did his drawing
Hold
last
on.
week.
Hold on, no, he did not. He did not. Hold on, just... We will get to your drawing. Do not worry.
I did.
So then, Wing, is there anything you were interested in doing then?
Da 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 da.
Who are you speaking to, or what are you trying to speak to?
Abraham, of course.
Oh.
What are you gonna try and speak to him about then? Go ahead and...
do you mind if these people, riding on you?
He kind of looks at them as Hickory's already rotating one of the younger ones on there, probably like an edgy 14-year-old onto his back. And he looks at this like edgelord looking guy, and he's just kind of like, he does not seem like food I would want to eat. He seems very bland.
Oh my gosh, that's harsh.
So, is that a no?
You can see that he like extends his neck as if he's about to like squaw. He thinks about it for a moment, and then he brings his head back down and looks at you and goes, I do not care for many people. You and the other two might be the only ones that I care about.
I mean, thanks, but, I'm just a little bit concerned that, I guess, you're kind of letting them ride on you, but you wouldn't let me ride on you.
Thinks about it for a moment. You see his eyes kind of like widen, and then he squints. Then he goes, you weren't in trouble.
Well, when Althea called you, I was helping.
Roll me a charisma check.
Charisma? Not
One.
persuasion, okay.
One.
Hopefully it is. Did it not go?
No, it didn't.
There we go.
18. Damn.
Damn it.
That's with the minus.
He's like, I apologize. I do not mean anything bad by it. I did not notice you. I was woken up, and I wanted to go to my master. She gives me horses to eat. That is why I care.
It's okay, I just kind of wanted to know where we both stood with each other.
Well, I'm glad Abraham likes me.
What about me?
If it came down to it,
He would save you.
Wink,
said that.
he looks at you, and he goes, if it came down to it, I would still eat you, but I would be sad.
That's acceptable.
But I would still be sad. Oh.
I
I
mean,
would eat you, but I have feeling, so I'd be sad.
it's not the worst thing anyone has said to me.
We said we were sorry.
I tackled you.
I tried.
Althea, where are you talking from? You're booking it already.
Sorry. I tried.
Okay.
I mean, I like you a lot too, I suppose. You're cool.
His feathers ruffle for a moment.
Aww.
Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll end that one there. Wing, the most charismatic of all, apparently.
Somehow.
How
does he always win these charisma checks? He's a
I-
-1.
I didn't even roll for it. I was just like, you know what, that's good enough for me. He'll probably pass anyhow. So I was just like, screw it. So Bobby,
He does a lot.
you're sure that you don't have anything you want to do? Ooh, excuse me.
We want to talk to our new
The
fighter
internet's
friend.
doing this again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
Shitternet.
Could
Could you kindly knock it off?
So
We
then,
want to talk to our new friend.
yeah, Bobby, I was just making sure there was nothing you wanted to do. You are traveling with like 7 other people. An 8th person would be the actual Goliath himself.
Yeah, I should be fine. I mean, I'm just kind of I'm just kind of walking, just being watch guard,
Okay.
basically.
Sounds good to me. So, let's go to Althea. You reach... It does take you some time. You weren't really that far away to begin with from Oriole City when you were with them, but you did, cut the time down by a decent amount. What are you doing when you reach Yeah, I would say so. What are you doing when you reach Oreo?
Headed straight to Flint.
Alright, we'll kind of cut to in front of his door, as always.
Okay, I'll knock.
Come in.
And obviously walk in.
Where are your friends?
They are back with the prisoners we rescued.
The prisoners.
Yes, we went down to the Sylvanus Temple, and we investigated the what we found to be the main Shar hideout.
Are they still walking?
Yes, they are not too far.
He kind of like he stands up for a moment, and he kind of just like flicks his fingers, right? Gives a good old snap, and as if people were listening from the walls themselves, the door bursts open and about 3 other guards walk in. One of them being Titus, and they're like, "Yes, sir!" And he's like, "There's people out there. Go get them. They're coming from Owenthal, or not Owen, from
by the Sylvanus Temple.
Sylvanus Temple. There we go. There we go. So they're like, "Yes, sir!" And they fucking book it. They go. So they're gone.
Okay, cool, good. Yes, we saw a flock of griffin riders headed back where we came after seeing one of the furballs that lives at the Sylvanus Temple.
You mean the furbolgs? Furbolgs.
That's what I meant. Yes.
Yes.
Just pretend I said that.
Uh,
That shot out of the temple headed towards.
No one told me a thing, but it's all right. They must have gone ahead and talked to the
must have
people.
Been an emergency.
Must have. It's all right. If you don't mind, I would love to talk more, but the rewards are in order, and I would love for your friends to be here before we go forward.
Yes.
So, within time, so you kind of sit there for a while, and then Bobby, Wing, you see 3 people coming up towards you in the distance with...
I roll perception.
Perfect, okay.
Shit.
Bobby should also roll perception. Because he's lookout.
Okay, yeah, I'm lookout.
I will give you advantage.
Okay.
19.
Because you were actively doing that. Wing, you're so distracted by talking to still trying to talk to Abraham, even though at this point it's getting a little hard to understand him, and you've probably cast Speak with Animals another time. But Bobby, you do see 3 horses in the distance, and one of them off of the left side of the one in the middle is Titus.
Oh, these are good guys. All right, no worries. It's fine. These are the people from town. They're here to, protect us.
People from town?
Yeah.
I only assume that Bobby points it out to Wing then.
Yeah, these are the people from town. I mean,
Point out
look,
Titus for him.
Look, you see Titus there. Do you not see him? Yeah.
I ran ahead.
I figured he'd do
Don't
that.
get yourself killed.
It's only Titus.
So you do reach them, and Titus is like, "Hey, pal."
Hey, Titus.
Oh god, and he notices all the people behind you. Like, let's get these people taken care of. Why don't we?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Please.
So
Oh wait, I'm not here.
you can kind of see Oriole in distance at this point. You've walked out of the forest itself, and you've been in the plains for a while. They are able to fit. They're not able to fit everyone onto horses.
But you also have Abraham.
But yes, they do have Abraham. So with the, what is it? You're looking at 13 total. Abraham's able to hold about 3. The horses hold 2 each, and then one of the horses are able to hold 3 on one of them for 7.
Can I help
7,
carry
10.
some of the children?
Well, at this point, it really is only 3 people left, and I can only assume that it's probably you could probably choose, but it's most likely going to be Wig, Bobby, and one other person.
Can I carry that
you're
one other
forgetting
person?
our giant.
Your giant? No, he would most likely be on one of the animals.
Well, would he?
That is where it comes down to. So either Hickory or Titus are kind of left behind, depending on who you want to talk to.
Hickory Titus, choose.
Oh no. I mean, I'm all for Titus.
Yeah, I'm all for Titus
Okay.
too.
There
Okay.
you go. Haven't
Yeah,
talked to him for a while,
Hickory-
understandable.
Hickory does kind of walk on and get onto one of the... Actually, does get onto Abraham, and the 2 guards continue with all of the animals towards Oreo, and they start making better haste. While what ends up happening is Titus decides to stay behind with the 2 of you.
So it's nice seeing you again, bud.
Nice seeing you too. What looks like you guys got yourself into some trouble.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
it was minor, but we got through it just fine.
Yeah, I just, I felt really bad for a little while, but then I felt good again.
Yeah,
That's
it was
not
it was
real
just
descriptive.
shadows. It wasn't really. Yeah, we had to fight shadows, and it was a really big one, and yeah, we definitely held our own out there, and we after the battle, basically we just kind of got out of there as fast as we can, and took care of the issue, and took the prisoners that were stuck in the place that we were at, and we basically took them with us so they wouldn't get abandoned out there.
Roll me a... Even though you're not trying to deceive him, roll me a deception check. He looks at you questioningly. It kind of looks like he's kind of thinking that you're holding back, but he doesn't say anything. He's like, huh.
What is this there to hide? I just told about the giant shadows.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I mean,
They were big and scary.
to be honest, we killed a
perfect.
shadow,
We
but
got a perfect deception, essentially. So
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
he was only far away.
So there's giant shadows and stuff. I've heard of regular shadows. I've heard of driders. I've heard of aboleths and all these other things. God, I do. Oh, God, a tear. I do not want to fight those things. But giant shadows? I'm not following.
It was an orc, guys. Remember?
it was an orc.
It was bigger than me, basically. It was huge. I mean, not like huge, but huge. Kind of twice my size, basically.
It was way more than twice your size, pal. But
It was
okay.
3 times my size.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Yeah, it was a shadow orc.
Yeah, it was one of those shadow orcs. It was.
Well,
It wasn't an orc.
Okay, yeah. What Wing said.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna... Well... This is probably something that you're gonna want to bring up with the boss.
Althea's probably doing that right now. She did run up, ahead. I'm not sure if you saw her or not, but she
Yes,
definitely did.
we are the reason... She is the reason why we're out here.
Okay.
Actually,
okay.
pal. It's okay, pal. I'm sure you've had a long couple of days. We haven't seen you in almost, what has it been, a week and a half almost?
Yeah. I can feel myself getting a beard.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah. She's probably explaining it to your boss right now, actually. If she already ran ahead and everything. So
So cute.
Gotcha.
She's like your little baby.
Well, alright, well, in that case, well, let's keep going. So is there anything else you guys want to talk to Titus about?
No, but there's one thing that I have to tell you.
Okay.
Like-
Oh.
You know, in Twitch, our chat,
Yeah.
it's not working.
Oh.
I see it working for me.
Oh boy.
Yeah, someone just said about D&D literally 4 seconds ago.
About D&D.
Yeah, someone
Oh,
just...
yeah, there we go. Wait, on the actual, like, streaming?
On the actual... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the side chat, the main chat.
That's weird. I'll worry about that. Let me just... It might have just gotten fucked up somehow is all. I can't really do... I'm not going to worry too much about it, to be fair.
Okay, just wanted to tell you because I've been talking and then I realized that I'm just like, oh.
It's... Oh...
That
Yeah,
is
no,
spelled
I get-
correct.
There we go. It's working now.
Is it?
Yeah, I should be.
I I'll trust you.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, hey. Okay,
Wow.
hold on.
You shut up, you little dog.
we're gonna take care of that real quick
I
since we
learned
kind of already kind of
tab
broke
takes you
immersion.
to the top
I'm
of
gonna
the
take care of
chat.
something here. Come here, pal.
Do you know that?
I never picked you up.
Hmm?
I've never picked you up. As a
If you
baby.
hit space
Except I
tab,
did.
you'll go to the very beginning of the chat
love
in
you.
this game, I believe.
There you
Or
go.
from a
Enjoy
while
yourself.
ago.
Enjoy the bed. I love you. All right, I'm back. So as you guys continue your walking all the way through, and you do eventually reach back to Oriel. So what are you two doing, Bobby and Wing?
Well, you know what? You know what? I'm going to go see Cannon.
You're not gonna go talk to
Not gonna go
Flint.
Chris?
I'm gonna recommend that you go to Flint's this one time.
Why is that?
That's where I am.
We can totally go. You can totally go to Cannon. We will deal with you later in that case. But
You should see Flint sometimes. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Will you think I'm dead again?
Come on, man. We don't
As
need him
long as you're
thinking
not near
dead.
water, I think we're good.
this time, I recommend going to Flint's. I'm going to say that you are going to go to Flint's for a very good reason.
You
Well,
need
Wing,
money.
let's go to Flint.
Come on, ka-ching.
I will carry you myself.
You saying that almost makes me not want to go.
I will carry you myself.
Wing. You need the money for your puppets.
Oh, that would actually mean something.
Yeah, and you also haven't you haven't paid Oilug either. You have a lot of money that you fucking need.
No, Oilog said you
You-
didn't have to pay
you-
him.
You have bills to pay.
I don't have to pay Flint. I mean, not Flint. Oilog.
He said he will take payment after he's made the item. So if he's done with the item, you will have to pay.
But he'd do it for me for free.
He
Yeah,
said,
we came to that conclusion at the end of the last stream, Chris.
Yeah.
"Did
I'm
I
doing
say
it for free?
Did I say completely free?"
Yeah,
Completely free.
because that's literally the only thing he needed done was to have it fixed.
Okay, all right, fine by me.
We got video proof. It's okay.
All right,
God,
I will not
Chris.
argue.
That's
Trying
true.
to fucking kill me.
Gosh.
Kill you with what? Debt?
Yes. Debt crushes. I'd have to
Death
commit
kills all.
suicide.
Anywho,
Kills all.
so
We
Fake me
already
death.
decided when that's gonna be. Come on, man.
you're all standing, and the two of you are standing in front of. Actually, no, the three of you are standing in front of. No, sorry.
I'm
Let me
in there already.
I know. Hold on.
Unless you're talking.
Let
about
me do it this
Abraham.
way. After some time out there, you do see Hickory walk in there.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of hails Flint like a, "Hey, pal, how you doing?" That was really bad. Oh my god.
What the fuck was that?
It sounded like you were about to say I was completely fucked up.
I might drop the accents just because that's two different accents that are really fucking close to each other in my brain.
You did just like merge them just now.
Yeah, I did. It was really fucking hard. So I think I'm just not gonna do the accents because that would fuck it up hard. Anyway, so he does walk in there. He's like, it's kind of like, oh hey pal, how you? Or, and
not do the accent.
And it's hard. It's hard for me not to. I don't know why I'm doing it. And Flint's, I will at least do Flint's, okay? Just because it's easier that way. It's like, oh hey, so you going to take a seat, or what? And he's like, okay. He's like, yeah, fine. So he sits down. He looks at you out there. He's like, hi. And then
I'm glad to see you guys made it safe.
Well, yeah, I am too. Then Wing and Bobby, you're at the door.
Am I going in?
Yes, you are.
Wing, let's go in. I will throw you in there.
On a scale of 1 to 1,000, how important is this?
Can I throw him in there?
Strength check.
Kills me.
Wing, roll a counter strength if you don't want to go in.
Strength save?
Yes.
No, just regular strength.
No, it'd be
Okay.
safe.
It's a strength versus strength because save would be more if something was falling on him.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch!
You, Bobby,
You're such a wiggly
you're
bitch.
tired. You're extremely tired from the traveling. You are looking out so hard that eventually it gets to the point where as you try and bear down on Wing, Wing is kind of like swatting your hand and pushing it back. And like you can feel the pressure pushing back on you, and he kind of like pushes your wrist back at one point. He's not even like, he's not being stronger than you as a whole. He is just, he got a lucky grab on your hand and is pushing your wrist back. And he's like, no.
No.
Can I persuade him that Greg's in there?
You talk to him. You're not rolling for that.
That'd be deception.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Hey.
try and roll that if you want, but
Hey, I think Greg's in there too, Wing. I think he's waiting for you.
roll that deception versus insight.
Whoop.
Insight.
Oh.
Shit. That's close.
Yeah, bitch!
Wing, you're like, okay, he just told you Greg's in there. You believe him.
What?
Yeah. Nah.
Said he's
No, I said you do believe him.
I do believe.
Oh.
did better.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't.
No, you said you believe him.
That would've been awesome. Okay.
So you think Greg's in there? Now what?
Now I'm thinking a lot.
I think he's ready.
The door
to-
swings open and Flint's standing there. What are you doing?
Just pull him in.
He.
Make it now?
You do not see Greg. Roll a strength check, both of you.
Let's strength go. Ah.
He grabs both of you by the tops of your heads and is like, you're coming in here and you're talking. And he brings you into the room just like you would grab the top of the head of a child and steer them into the direction you want them to go.
Good thing I have a hood.
I got him wearing a mask.
And both of
You
you
don't
do
grab them, you just cup the top of their head and push.
pretty much. So you do see Althea and you see Hickory in there. And Hickory's kind of like, oh, well, I'll go ahead and see y'all later. I'm not in the mood to intervene. Flint, is the king in? He's like, of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Oh, fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and see him. Alright, enjoy yourself, I suppose. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen you, and you're just gonna go ahead and go. Don't worry about it. I haven't seen him in so long. I'm sure he'll be happy to see me. And he kind of like, he's like, I'll see you later. And this guy with this higher pitched voice just kind of stands right back up and towers over Flint and then walks out. Anywho,
Okay.
the two of you are going to take a seat, and we're going to discuss the rest of this.
You know, I heard that. That hickory fella is really good at making stalactites.
You need to calm down.
Wing.
Fucking
Wing.
what?
Yeah, you know, like that.
Please
Chucky
don't
drink.
listen to him. Please
He
don't
is
listen
tired.
to him.
Ignore him.
He's tired, I'm tired. I mean, the argument outside was basically me trying to get him inside. but-
Okay. You're going to take a moment and calm down.
Like,
We are going to let Althea speak for a moment, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Now, Althea,
Yes.
what happened between here and Owenthal? Or actually here and Sylvanus? Because I heard something else happened from some of my men.
Oh, yes. Okay. So on our way there as well, we took out a large group of Sylvanus, or of Shar, I mean, and they were digging tunnels.
Okay.
We rescued a village from their grasp. They were using the villagers to dig these tunnels for them.
Igar.
Yes.
Gotcha. I heard, but I did not know exactly what my men were saying.
Yes,
Got-
that was us.
Okay. Alright. Did you get anything there, or is there any pieces
yes,
of evidence?
Okay. I actually have a lot of paperwork for you. And I would like to give him the whole, stack of
he-
papers that I took.
He groans, and he takes them. He takes them. But he kind of just groans. He's like, great, more paperwork. Anywho, I will stew over this in my time. What else did you find out? What, in your travels in the investigation?
It would be best to talk to them about that, as I was the prisoner, and I was how they got it.
Bobby? Wink?
I'm not gonna let Wings speak because I'm afraid he's gonna say something wrong. Yeah, what happened is we did get into those tunnels, and Wing and I played as the Shar. We had their cloaks and everything. We basically, played as them, and Althea was the prisoner, so on and so forth. And Wing and I basically were just undercover, and we did hear about their plans and how they're gonna, they had this pit where they would fight shadow creatures. They would have the prisoners fight the shadow creatures, or they have their own men fight the shadow creatures. And before we left, Althea and the character who just walked out, I forgot his name.
They both Hickory.
All right, thank you. Althea and Hickory had to fight this giant shadow creature, and it was about 3 times my size, and they're planning on having an army of that.
What?
Yes. An army of shadow creatures almost 3 times my size, and they're planning on attacking.
Would it... Bobby, roll me Arcana, or actually no, roll me History, sorry.
Here you are.
Fuck. It wasn't, from what you remember, it wasn't that they were trying to make armies of those giant ones. It was that they were going to kill people, use their shadows to become more materialized things, because they were going to turn you guys into materialized shadows, and make you into a shadow version of yourselves that can wield weapons and use magic.
Yes. All of that is true.
So I assume you say that to him then.
Yes, I do say that to him.
Okay.
I didn't want to I was having a hard time trying to say it.
Okay, it's fine. So yeah, you relay that to him. He goes, okay, well, he's sweating. He is not He's not doing too good. He is sweating. He has gone a little bit pale. He starts kind of stroking his beard, his trim beardy. Okay, I have a lot to mull over. Is there anything else?
We did kind of destroy the place that they would get out of the tunnels, so we do have some time before they can, dig themselves out. Probably a few days. Who knows? Yeah, they are planning on attacking and doing what I've just said previously. So yeah,
In that kind of moment there, Titus, you kind of knocks and then walks in, and he's kind of like, I have a note for you, Flint, sir. And Flint kind of takes it and goes, thank you. He kind of reads it over, and from what I can see here, it looks like you bought enough time.
Alright, that's good.
It seems as though, from what you're saying and what I can see here, that
Oh my god.
enough time was bought for our druids to reach there and to take care of them.
Ooh,
Very
good.
few casualties. Nobody dead.
Alright. That's good at least.
So he kind of puts away the note. Because you guys were gone for about 2 or 3 days. At that point, the fight would have happened. And he stops for a moment. He looks over all of you. And he looks at each of you in the eyes as he says this. And he goes, for taking on the investigation, assisting the people of Igar, obtaining valuable physical info pertaining the plans of the Shar, then proceeding to infiltrate a Shar base, rescue prisoners, and inform the native furbolgs of the impending threat. In the time it took you to get here, from what I am reading, we were able to have druids and riders in time before they arrived. You've done well.
Oh, that's good.
He then provides, and this is what you're going to want to know, he brings out a decent amount. Each of you get 1,000 gold pieces for completion of your basic task.
Yay! 1,000 gold
Yay.
pieces! Is it
Okay.
that in a singular platinum?
You could do that if you want.
I'm not going to do that. I don't need to convert it later.
You also get 500 gold pieces each for your additional work that you had done along the way.
500?
500 each as well, so 1,500 total each. Gold
We'll still
pieces.
buy stuff.
Yep.
And then he also hands you an architect's ticket. And he goes, this is for your house. If need be, you can talk to them and have them build onto it. Probably for your griffin. That house was not made for it. He gave you an architect's ticket.
Oh, coolio. Awesome.
You
This is
Reno, my
exactly
man.
what I needed.
He then kind of
Do we all get one? Or
there's just a single architect's
this is a
ticket.
single one? Okay,
Yes, because it is for your house. It is
Yeah.
for the house that you live in.
That's why I was questioning it, because
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So then, with that, he kind of calms down. He kind of wipes his brow. Give me a few days to analyze the information, then get back to me. Do not leave to chase after the shore. If you do, inform me immediately. But do not, under any means, chase after them without my permission. I need to look over the information.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. We'll do that.
So yeah, and then he kind of gives you the salute, and he goes, "You're dismissed."
Yes.
Cool.
So yeah, now you guys are back outside on the streets of Oriel.
I'm going to cannon.
Do y'all follow?
Sure.
I don't want them to get lost, so yes.
We'll kind of expedite the process. You're at about midday. I would actually say about 4 or 5 o'clock because of all the traveling. And you reach Cannon Shop, same as ever.
Hello. Oh wait, are you inside?
You're outside. You're outside. I always start you guys outside of wherever you're going if you haven't noticed.
Okay.
So
Then
you
I'm
said
not.
hello to a door.
Indeed, he likes the door.
he's I'm not gonna say anything.
Please don't.
I'll knock. I'll knock.
Come in.
I'll be polite. I open the door and walk in.
And as you
I'll
walk
follow.
in, you remember that like thing she was fiddling with before, the kind of like metal hand thing she was dealing with? Not a hand itself, but she's like still fiddling with that. She pulls something on it, and it fires something, and it just slams into himself and just destroys a wood block. She's like, "Woo! Wasn't it fantastic?"
Indeed, it is.
I'm quite scared, but yes.
Well, okay. Like, so this thing, I was working on this the last time you guys were here, and she kind of like she holds it out to you, and it is this like metal-ish. I don't know how to describe it. You're looking at this thing, and it's this weird metalish cylinder with a lever on the side.
A gun?
And it's really odd. You don't know how to explain it. It's just you kind of think of it like it looks like a mini cannon.
Oh god.
And she's holding this out to you guys. She's like, I've been trying to work on this, and I think I finally got it. It's a little unstable, but I haven't been able to try it on anybody just yet. Would you guys mind?
Okay.
Okay, you can try it on me.
She steps back for a moment, pours this black powder down it, drops a lead ball, pulls a lever, and it fires, and it completely shoots off and like pierces into one of her walls. She's like, "Damn it!"
You seem to be having issues trying to aim.
I'm not here to fight. I'm not someone who fights very often, but I just wanted to see what this can do. I'm calling it the mini cannon, after myself, of course.
Perhaps you should instead try it on a dummy. Or an enemy.
Or like a cow.
Or an animal, yes.
I don't
Don't
have,
try it on
but I don't
Abraham.
have anybody to spend
Not
that on.
Abraham.
There's nobody for me to do that.
Althea, use one of your animals.
Oh, where is he? Where's the badger?
He's the weasel.
Mm-mm.
I thought we...
Oh, it was the badger. It was the badger. Yep, the badger.
No, Mini-Me.
The badger's with you. Mini-Me's with y'all.
There you go. Try him. He'll just...
She loads it up, drops it, and oh, let me look actually.
Badger's gone.
She fires and it just shoots between its legs. The badger just like backs up. Damn it! Here, she pushes it off to you, Wing. You do it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
No!
Hide behind the counter, please.
She loads it up for loads it up for you. I want you to roll a d20.
Oh my god. Don't hit us.
Where are you aiming?
Go at the badger.
Okay. You also do the same exact thing that she did. She's like, fuck! Is there something...
God damn it, give me the freaking cannon!
Is there something wrong with it? Give it to him! Give it to him! I want you to try it!
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's scaring me. I've seen stuff like this before out of my, like, outside. Jesus Christ. Okay, so... This stuff is really, you know... Where I came from, this is more advanced. Where I call it, it would be... where I come from, it's called a musket, somewhat. A musket pistol.
Well, I don't know where you're from, but I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to ever do it. So I'm calling it the mini cannon.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna disagree on that. You know.
Are you gonna fire it at what?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna aim for the badger.
You can do it, Bobby.
I wish you luck.
1d20.
Yep.
Yeah, 1d20.
My turn!
Yeah. You feel it. You've never dealt with one of these before, and you shoot it off to the side. She's pulling at her. She's like, am I bad at what I do? Like she's starting to get really stressful at this.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No,
she
you're
starts
not.
sitting down.
It's just I don't deal with this type of stuff, and I was scared that I was gonna get hurt.
She goes ahead. She's like, okay, what did she say? She's gonna get really calm. She loads it up for you. She's like, I don't know, and roll that d20. She kind of sits down. Roll me a d12. Oh.
I shouldn't just give the whole thing of the gun. Jesus Christ.
Oh. You fire it at the badger, and you aim directly at his forehead as you are determined to get this shot off. It pierces it. This lead ball, heavy as God knows what. Your arms just buck back from the blast of it, your lanky figure. It hits the badger. Not only does it hit it, but the actual magic that creates that badger and allows it to be there, like, is unable to keep up with it, and you see a visible hole from one end of the badger to the other, as it then eventually dissipates into dust. And you see, you just see Kenna go, "Woo!" She, like, puts her arm, like, throws her arms up in the air. It's like, if you can do some testing on this and record your testing for it, you can keep this, because I want to make a better version of it.
Okay.
It is
See
yours.
how to work it.
You and she.
I mean, like the filling of it.
Yeah, she kind of just goes. All you have to do is whoever's gonna use it, you're going to take the. And she kind of like takes this black powder. She's like, you have this black powder. It's a small pouch. You throw it in there, and you throw the lead ball in there. And when you pull the lever on the side with what I have in there, it will automatically ignite without needing anything else in it. Just because of how I put this together. I might have used SM's magic, and then from there, you better hold on because it's pretty strong.
Yeah, I noticed. Got a pretty good kickback.
So explain why Althea was able to shoot somebody.
So this is what it is. Where you can share it between the three of you. I don't care who gets it. You now have a mini cannon. It is 1d20 to hit. No proficiency bonus added to it. It is 1d12 damage plus 3 piercing. She also hands you off 10 lead balls and 10 pouches.
Hold on.
She actually procures the lead balls that she had.
It was damage 1d12
plus 3.
Nothing. Oh, plus 3?
Yep, plus 3.
Well, but that's an always. So, but still plus nothing else.
1d12
Yeah, nothing else.
What's the range?
plus 3.
The range, I will say it is the same as a crossbow.
So 150-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, and that is mini cannon.
I love how I got and everyone just freaked the fuck out.
So wait, how are you spelling cannon?
Cannon.
Okay,
Like a
I
regular.
just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, and now I have to move my alphabetical stuff around.
Yeah. Now you have that. She's like, this is fantastic. I'm so happy with this.
You know, I found something on a little adventure
There we
a
go.
while back
Oh?
that I thought you might be interested in seeing.
What would that
And-
be?
I pull out the Wand of Wonder.
She's like, oh, her eyes just widen. There's a moment between you two, both being tabaxis, just being fascinated by everything in the world. It's like,
Yes.
it's like, you're like, can I try it?
Okay,
my
yeah.
All right.
God,
My
Let.
character
This
hasn't
is a
seen
bad
this in
idea.
action, so I'm just gonna
that's a
stand
bad
and
idea.
watch.
I'm gonna
I'm-
stay crouched away from her.
I mean, last time we tried it, we just tried it at an inanimate object.
Inanimate.
Thank you. So yeah, you could, I guess, I don't know, try it on the, like, a box or something. Or you could even, like, try it on Bobby. I'm sure he'd
Oh
be
my
fine
God.
with it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh. Give me a moment here. Just
God
give me a
damn it.
moment here. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh fuck. Oh, it's taking. Why is it taking so long? Because there are too many stats for me to kind of just like have that there. So I look it up anytime it comes up. Just because there are just too many stats and too many things that go into this for me to just fucking memorize. So bear with me here.
Mhm. No, I understand. It's a lot of effort being a DM with a large storyboard.
Let's at least do this. If it would, wow, it is not wanting to load. What the heck? Let me just do this. This is gonna be easier. Here we go. There we go. All right, and we're gonna roll that D100, and she's aiming it at Bobby, and
Wow.
I think higher's better.
she aims it at Bobby, and then she disappears.
Oh.
Is she inside me?
Then she goes, you hear in the ether, why didn't anything happen?
Oh, she's
Something
in-
did.
oh.
You're invisible.
Something. Yeah.
What?
We can't see you.
She like, you can't see that she looks down. But she looks down at herself. And she's like, oh my, oh, wow. Ooh. Can I try again?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
She goes for it.
Just,
And oh
56.
fuck. You all see something pour out of the wand, and it is this black gas. Nobody can see anything in the shop. Not even with dark vision.
Oh my God.
This is gross.
I can't see
Guys, where'd you
anything.
go?
I can't see myself, and now I can't see other people. I don't know how I feel anymore.
Should we open the door so we like get?
Can
some
you
air
find
out?
the door? Is that a thing?
If I can
Can I
try.
crawl with my hands in front of me and some?
Go for it. I want you guys to roll me. Oh fuck! Roll me insight.
Insight.
Yeah, if you're gonna find your way around.
Oh
Why can't I
shit!
find it?
I shouldn't move.
Bobby,
neither should
you were not super far. You were already backing up to begin with. You open the door. You find the door and you open it. I assume you step outside.
I try and like wind out the smoke. I like move my hand.
You put
and
your
try
hand
and
in
wind
it.
out.
You put your hand in it. Your hand disappears. And when you pull something, when you try to pull out, you don't pull jack shit.
Huh. Yeah, so the room's just like this.
Can I
Can you try and reverse
roll
it?
Arcana?
Go ahead and roll Arcana. I will give it. Yeah, let me see real quick. Yeah, okay. You're like you start like, this is magic darkness. The only way that you're gonna be able to see in this shit is if you are able to go ahead and cast any sort of light. Yeah. With like, if you could cast magical light.
Hey, can you try and like cast some light?
I'm looking.
You can do that.
Well, not you, Bobby. You don't know that shit.
Well, I know.
I can do produce flame, and cantrips don't cost anything.
Go for it.
Oh no, it's flammable.
Thank God I'm halfway outside.
You cast your flame, and you can see in the shop again. You
Hey!
you still don't see Cannon, but you know, you can see.
Oh.
Hello.
The cannon.
Where are you?
Can you try and do that reverse?
I don't know.
thing if you can?
Can you
I don't
put
know
it
how to
down?
reverse.
Maybe put it down.
What do you mean, put it down?
The wand.
Keep holding it.
If
Wand.
I put down the wand,
Yeah.
okay, you see a wand appear on the ground,
Okay, no, you're still invisible.
in like the center of the shop. I know. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how to stop this. I don't do magic. I don't do
Maybe
magic.
it's
Esum does the
temporary.
magic.
Maybe it's only temporary.
I hope so.
We can go to what's his name? The potion guy. He knows magic, doesn't he?
Can I try Arcana on her?
Go
Try
for
out the
it.
wand.
No, Bobby. Oh no.
Got a 19.
Okay. You're kind of thinking about it. You're like, well, okay, she's obviously invisible. Let's see. This is probably really only gonna last an hour.
Okay.
Can I try it?
What's going on here? I don't understand.
You'll only be invisible for like an hour.
Oh, okay. I can't see my hands, but okay. I don't know what to do.
Just stay calm. I think the best
Just-
idea is just
Just
stay
sit
calm.
down and relax.
I wanna keep messing with the wand, but I'm also scared of it now.
You know,
Just
I kind
sit
of
down
feel
and relax.
I kind of feel responsible for that. Really, really sorry.
Can I
It's
try
okay.
something with the wand?
Please don't.
I promise I won't do anything stupid.
It's not my choice. It's Wing's wand.
Hey, Wing, can I try your wand quick?
Wing, there have been 4 charges used so far. It is at 3, just so you know.
I thought it recharges each day.
Let me roll for that.
I thought I did too.
It is a.
As long as he doesn't use
It is
all
fully
of them.
recharged. I take it back.
Yep. Thank
well,
you.
except you've now used 2, so now you're at
2.
5.
How about
What's
Oh.
the worst that can happen?
you just do it outside and not at any living people?
Yeah, I clearly cannot see, mini or cannon. Bleh, sorry.
It's okay.
So, I'll just point it outside. It's no big issue.
So you're gonna point it outside.
All right.
You should also
Roll
go
an 100.
outside.
I'm gonna go outside and point outside.
Are you going to aim at anything?
I'm gonna.
There's a small chicken crossing the road.
Well, I'm gonna aim for the small chicken.
Oh no.
Roll that D100. 70.
I don't know.
Oh, no. Not joking, Armageddon, please.
Roll 8
What?
Who?
Bobby!
Oh no!
Hey, D6.
Yes! You feel a kickback as a fireball erupts from the wand, flies across the street, and hits this chicken. It bursts not only into flames, but when that fire hits, it erupts in this 20-foot radius and just destroys the fucking area where that chicken was. There is not even ash where that chicken used to be.
Is there at least a cooked chicken?
There is not even ash where it used to be. There is nothing but fire.
Oh my god.
Guys, I think I'm a firebender.
I think we should just put that away from right now.
I'll just put it in my pocket
Please.
for now.
Hey,
I was
no.
hoping. I thought that was gonna be like damage, not like damage against him.
You want to know what happened in my head? I thought the chicken would grow.
I thought you were gonna die. I was like, hold to jump into action and heal.
Imagine this giant chicken crossing the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? Did you get blown up?
Swift wing. Oh my god. Swift cannon.
I think I found what I'm gonna draw for Bobby.
Swift cannon, and then she's like, that was so cool. But don't do that in the shop, please, or we will all die.
Do it in the shop.
Can I have the wand back?
Yes, you can. Just,
Okay.
don't hurt yourself with it, please.
Yeah, I think I'm done using it for a while.
You can use it in battle if you so desire.
I don't
Just
trust it.
image us. We know 70 against a giant ass boss would be fun.
Just give the wand to me again. I'll probably roll another 70.
Oh, you're gonna.
And
kill
we
yourself.
want at least 2 more 6s, please.
Oh man, yeah, that just happened. So yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
she's like, what did you guys come here for originally?
Oh, I have more griffin feathers for you.
Ooh, goody. How many griffin feathers do you have?
I have 6.
All right. She is able to make 3 more arrows for you, and remember that you did lose 1 from the arena.
Did I?
Yes, because you fired it off, and that was a do or die situation, and I did not expect you to
Yes,
go back for
I
it.
know.
So yeah, you lost 1.
1 arrow?
Yep, but otherwise you just gained 3 anyhow.
Yeah, you shot 1 arrow, and so you had 1 less arrow at that time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like that arrow's gonna come back and haunt us. It's gonna probably hit one of us.
Ha, what?
Wow.
Wait, this seems familiar. Althea, I found your arrow.
Is it a
Or
kid?
wing, I found your arrow.
I didn't shoot any.
You have griffin arrows. I thought you.
I haven't shot any yet.
I'm
Yeah, I haven't shot
surprised.
any either.
Do you have some as well?
No, he
I
doesn't.
I think I have 1.
He might have one. He might have picked one
You
up.
you should have a griffin feather.
I have a feather.
Yeah, not an arrow.
Yeah, I don't have a feather. My mistake.
So yeah. So then she's like, so was there anything else that you guys were there for?
Puppets.
Do you have anything special?
Oh, the puppets. And she runs to the back, and Wing, she comes right back out, and she's holding, those little, little party things that when you pull the string, it shoots out confetti?
Yeah.
She holds this one that looks about the size of a normal cup. And
Ooh.
it looks almost exactly like one of those, and it's like, it has, the carnival, stripes and everything on it. It just has, the carnival stripes and everything. She kind of hands it to you. She's like, here you go. And she goes, now this was rough. This was, oh, goodness. I would need the other half of what I asked for.
How much was that again?
I believe I asked for 250, so I need another 250.
Okay, I'll give you 350 because I still feel really bad about the whole incident of you being invisible.
She takes it, even though you're not sure if you're handing it in her hands until the gold just
He's
like
still invisible, yeah.
until the gold disappears.
You just drop it on the ground. She just picks it up. Thank you.
And she goes, whatever you would want out of this, it would come out. And I'm just going to explain this out of character just to make it easier on you. So, in this thing, it is your puppet, quote-unquote, case. So, in it, whenever you pull the string, and you wish for something to come out of it, that is already in it, it will come out. It is only made for your puppets and everything. It has two, genderless, or whatever, however you want, unisex string puppets. They are made of steel and steel balls. Think of it like the artist puppet that you would put on your desk and you would use as a model to draw, like the one I have.
It's like a marionette. It's like a marionette.
Yes.
Kind of.
So think of
basic.
Think of it like those. You also have 2 feet of fabric of red, blue, yellow, green, purple, pink, brown, gray, black, and white colors. You also have a whittler's tools, which is dexterity based whenever you want to whittle any wood down to make any sort of hat or anything like that. And it also has needles, has 5 needles, and then has thread of all of those colors.
Okay, I'm gonna just ask the colors again because I am writing all this down and I missed them.
The colors.
So,
It is
the colors.
red,
Red,
blue,
blue,
yellow,
yellow,
green,
green,
purple,
purple, yeah,
pink,
pink,
brown,
brown,
gray,
gray,
black,
black,
and white.
white.
And that is 2 feet of fabric of each of those, and you have thread of all of those.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Yep. So you have all of that, and so yeah, she tells you that, she tells you about all of those, and she goes, wish for one of those to come out. Like, you can say it in your head. Just think it, pull the string, and boom!
Okay, how about, the whittler tool?
Where do you point this?
Where do I point the box?
It is not a box. Like I said, it is like a
case.
It is, well, I said quote-unquote case because it is like one of those party things that you pull the string.
Yeah, okay,
It's a box.
It's a party popper.
Yeah, exactly. It's a party popper. There we go.
Gotcha.
That is pretty much what it is. It's just a big party popper.
I don't know, I guess I'm pointing it up.
You point it up, and when you pull the string, like, are you pointing it at the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay, you pull the string, and you see, not right in front of the cannon, but instead at the ceiling, a bunch of confetti just appears out of nowhere. Like, just magical confetti, and it slowly dissipates as this box that is bigger than the fucking party popper, essentially, that you're holding, drops down. Roll a dex save.
Alright, 1 second, I'm on the wrong page. Dex.
You are able to swiftly grab it as if it was like a pan or like a pan of pizza. And again, this like small like wooden case is bigger than the party popper itself. And when you open it up, it does have any whittler's tools that you need. So it has 3 different knives. They're not really made for fighting. But they're there, each of a different size. There's also a few like wood staining and glosses in there, and then it's all in this like bluish fabric that is in there. She's like, "Do you like it?"
This is amazing.
She's like, "I knew you would like it. I always make sure that whatever I put I have people put their money into, it is worth it. I worked a full 5 hours on this one."
That's like more time than I've worked on anything.
So good to know you like it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and whenever you want to put something in it, she stops for a moment. She's like, "Yeah, it's a cheetah."
Nice.
Because she speaks fast and everything. That was her whole gimmick.
Oh, it was, isn't it?
Yep. She's like,
That's nah.
"Well, you would just have to." She stops. She thinks she can't remember how to put things back into it. I think you just push it back in.
No, that seems like a fair thing.
Oh wait, no! And then she grabs it. She points it back at the box that you're holding in your hands. She pulls it, and confetti covers it, and it disappears.
This is the best thing I've ever had.
Like, I did it! I couldn't remember for a moment, but I got it. Oh my gosh! Ooh! And she hands it back to you.
Thanks. Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your patronage. That was a really big word.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
wow.
stalactite.
Those things that are from the ceiling?
Yes.
Got
Yes.
I thought it was the chocolate drink, but yes.
She holds up a finger, as if she's gonna say something, puts it back down. Holds up her finger, opens up her mouth, kind of like this little head nod. No, okay, no, never mind, okay. So yeah, is there anything else you guys are thinking of doing there?
Is there any special weapons that you have?
Oileg
I
did.
have the gun. I have the gun.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
she's
you
like,
do.
she's like,
I'm so excited.
well, Oileg did talk to me about something recently. But it was for Wing. If you wanted a full-on weapon, if you tell me or Oileg, I would say tell Oileg what you're thinking of going for. But he did bring me something for Wing to take care of, and I told him to go back to Essam, because Essam would be way better for this than what I would be. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, though. Oh, gosh, if I did, Oileg would not be happy. So, yeah,
That's perfectly fine.
I would definitely talk to Oileg about that.
Yeah, I can do that before we, before we head back to our home.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll see you guys around then.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm still invisible. I've still really been...
It's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll do my best.
I mean,
This darkness will probably go away too, I swear. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you walk... Oh, yeah. Well, actually, by the time you walk out, the darkness should have gone away.
I mean,
thank goodness. If it didn't go away, I would have back and stayed with him.
I mean, I knew my way, so I'd have probably dragged you.
So, you guys are now outside of the Swift Cannon shop. Where are you guys going?
Shall we go see?
You want to visit Oilug?
Okay.
Alright, let's visit Oilug.
Alright, well, it's not super far, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, you kind of...
Nope, we're gonna go across the street essentially.
Two steps later.
Down it is like a 3-minute walk. You can see his place from there. That wonderful little like stone place. So now you're standing in front of the door once again.
Knock knock.
Come on in. Come.
I forgot that was his voice.
Yes, it is.
Is this open?
So yeah, you guys,
I'm going in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
He's like,
Well, yeah.
oh my gosh, look at you! And he like looks at you and he's like, you wait right there.
Okay.
And he fucking
aggressive.
he fucking books it, and he's running, and you just hear thud 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 as he kind of runs up the stairs into where you can only assume he kind of stays and sleeps. And when he runs back down, he has a hand behind his back. He's like, "Oh, close your eyes."
Okay, I close my eyes.
Shouldn't all of us close our eyes, or should just Wing?
Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes.
Okay.
Alright.
And then you just hear a little bit of shifting, and then
The anticipation.
and he's like, Wing, so I forgot you. I'm just so excited. Go ahead and open your eyes.
I open my eyes.
In front of you, Wing, you see this. You start with the handle. The handle looks like it has bandages wrapped around it, like bilaterally crossing each other, as if think of like a classic movie Pie, where it has those like bilateral boxes crossing each other. Except
Yeah,
this time
I know.
it's a lot tighter, and there are two strings like on the bottom of it. As you look up this, in the top of this, it is like this slot where there's just an open slot where you can kind of assume there could be something in there, but at that point it crosses out into a V, and it extends out like a normal sword would be, and you're recognizing like the metal, but it looks like it's tinged with this like onyx color as it extends out, and it reaches a point where it looks like it just shocks you at this point, or at least I can only assume it shocks you, because it stops looking like a sword at this point and hooks outwards into pretty much a scythe. And think of it more like a... I'm going to actually draw this out. I do have it drawn. I didn't have the time to actually put it into the physical version of, like, actually put it into the system here. But imagine, if you would, it looks like this. It brings it out like this, and then you have your regular piece that looks more like a sword bringing down, goes like this. You have your kind of piece here.
Oh, so a lot different from what I posted in Discord. If you look in Discord, I mean, one-handed, but not that.
Pretty damn close, though. I mean, but yeah, it doesn't hook off like I have drawn here. Kind of more like this, and then it has that. What the fuck? Why is it still drawn? And then it has that kind of shoot off like that. So yeah, think of it like a short sword that at the end of it is just the top of a scythe added to it.
Oh, I like.
There you go, Chris. There you go, Chris. He said he liked.
I really hope he doesn't poke his eye out.
Oh,
I
that
really
would be
do
bad.
like.
And he like points at this. And he's like, I looked up a little bit about tabaxis, and I found out that tabaxis like to climb. And if they like to climb, they can use a good old tool to do that with. So if you're climbing up, you can stab this into the rock, and you can pull yourself up like a sickle. Or if you're in battle, you can use the sword part of it that originally use that to slice people. Or you can go ahead and use it to go ahead and bring people forward. And then he kind of like swings it forward and pulls it back as if you want like a regular sickle or scythe. And he points to the back, and he's like, and look at this. On the back of it, you have, you can go ahead and bring it to the...
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I don't know. This is what happens when I get too excited.
Chopper!
Well, I'll get too excited as my characters. Okay? And on the back of it, you could go ahead. Fuck, I'm doing it again.
It's because you're talking about a weapon.
It is.
Loads and everything else.
So yeah, I'll just go ahead and use general. I'll explain it to you. So like he does explain how the back of it can be used to like just stab into. It's basically a double-edged sword. It is sharp on all sides. He then goes to explain that little slot in there, you could put a gem in there and get it fitted in there, because he went to ask him about it, and he's just you can get that attuned, any gem that you put in there, with a special part of magic. So it doesn't have a gem in it now, but he did talk to Essom about it, and Essom said he could see what he can do. And they decided that, okay, once you do that, it should be good to go, and it would allow the magic to flow through it. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you as DM for sure. It is a plus dex to hit, plus you are proficient with it. It is slashing damage.
Am I supposed to be adding this?
I will add it for you.
Okay, because I don't know how to add things.
It's okay, it's okay. I will go ahead and add this.
It's not bad, actually, to add things.
Yeah, but I'm a noob. I don't know how to like.
What would you like this to be called, by the way? Because he didn't really name it for you.
I just kind of
Okay.
figure it out.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do. Okay. You might want to check Discord.
Oh, man. Okay. Do you want me to say that out loud, or do you want that to be your thing for a while?
I think that should be hidden right now.
Okay. I mean, people on the stream will see it, but...
Yeah, but that's fine. I don't think anyone else is watching.
It is a
I'm
1...
lucky I'm not right now.
It is a 1d10 damage plus your dex. Actually, no. It is... Yeah, it'll be the 1d... Let me actually, hold on, sorry, let me double check this, because I wrote it down. Okay. It'll actually be 1d8 plus your dex, I apologize. That would be slashing. Then, were you to add a magical effect of your choice, it would add 1d8 of that magical effect.
Okay, and who do I go to for my magical effect? The potion guy?
Yes, it would be
Yes.
Essom, because he's a sorcerer. He's a full-on
Yeah.
sorcerer. He agreed to this. He will probably charge for it, but he agreed to it.
You have plenty of money for it.
I do. I have so much money right now.
And then what I will tell you is, just because it's gonna be easier for me, and I can only assume you're gonna do it right away. Once a day, you can expel a ranged attack of imbued magic from the weapon.
Oh, is it what I imagine it looks like, or is it just like a?
It is a slash. It is what you probably imagine it to look like.
Oh, it's what I imagine.
It is a slice through the air with that arc, like that crescent arc flying through the air.
Yep.
And it does.
Anime.
It does 1d10 plus your dex instead of a wisdom.
Oh my god,
So anime.
that is
And it
so good.
and it does have the range of your longbow, so it has some pretty fucking good range.
Damn.
For a second there, I don't know why, but I thought you meant the sword had that range, and then I instantly was like, "That's dumb," and like, "Oh, the magic though."
So yeah,
Just an extremely long short sword.
This is the longest and short sword this side
That's
of the
not a short
Mississippi.
sword anymore. But
Why do you think I just left it as that?
so yeah, let me go ahead and add the 1d8 plus your. Oh yeah, it would just be 1d8 just for the regular attack. So essentially, you're rolling 2d8 when you do attack with this item, depending on the magic you're using.
once he gets the gem.
Once he gets the gem.
Once I get the gem.
Yep.
Once the gem is found.
Not found. Purchased.
Pretty much.
Oh, he has the money.
Whoops.
What'd you do?
Well,
Okay.
looks like we know the name now.
Fuck! I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
That was a good hit. You guys want to see what it could do?
Sure.
I didn't even need to look up, and I knew Chris.
Oh my
fucked up.
god.
Actually, that's not very accurate. Now it's accurate.
Oh great, one more amount of damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And depending on what you put in it, you would get that magical addition to it. So yeah, that you now have the God Slicer.
Damn.
The god
Yep, okay,
slicer.
good to know.
That is your. I will be 100% honest. My DM made something that I figured would be really good to give you guys, were you to take the initiative to get it. That is your legacy weapon.
And then now you have me with this like great axe that could just do this type of fucking damage.
That's true.
So Oilog is just looking at you like,
Wow.
I hope you like it, buddy.
I do. I like it a lot.
So yeah, he's just like, now I don't know what you guys would want, but I could totally make something like this for you. It would probably take me a few days again, though. Probably longer. I had something to work with when he brought this in.
It happens.
I wouldn't use a weapon quite like that.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
I mean, if you gave like this amazing greatsword, that'd be awesome. But you know, not right now. That's perfectly fine. You seem tired out after building Wing's weapon.
I could probably do that for you. I would say, just because I did make this one for Wing, and I was like, you know what? I want to try something new. And now that I think about it, and now I have something. This didn't cost me too much, but yeah. Oh, and Wing Buddy, you can actually grab the handle, and you can wrap the ribbons around your wrist, and you can use that to attack people. Well, not use the ribbons, but use it to help you hold on to it.
Yeah, I understand. That's really helpful, actually.
Yeah, that way you're not throwing it around.
It like becomes an actual part of me then, like, you know how they say, like...
You are your weapon.
Yeah.
It's an extension of your body.
That's a really smart idea. Oh my... You're brilliant.
Thank you. He blushes. He's like,
Why is Wing the...
That was too
Like-
good.
How? It doesn't make sense.
So then he does look at you, Bobby, and he's like, I could totally make something for you, but it would take me a lot more time and material and money. I would have to charge you, it would have to be at a heftier price, 750 gold pieces.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, that's no big issue. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I will definitely give you my greatsword and the 750 right now.
Oh no, I'm going to make you an entirely other greatsword.
Oh.
That
I
is
am good for now. I have a new weapon to try out.
okay.
Yeah, she has this
I have a
what
mini
cannon.
cannon.
Oh,
Cannon
you got that from
says-
Swift Cannon. I saw that earlier when I went to her. And he kind of like points at his like shoulder and he pulls back his like shirt a little bit. And you can just see this divot where something hit him. He's like, you got me good with that one.
I blasted a badger in half.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
At least he's proud of it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I can't wait to see what she can do with it.
Oh, I'm so excited to work with it.
Oh, what I would tell you then, Althea, is that you obviously you don't have proficiency with it. If you do through enough training and time with it, you would eventually get that proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll eventually actually get proficiency, but obviously it would obviously take some time.
Obviously.
But yeah, just figured I'd throw that out there because I did forget to say it. But is there? So yeah, you guys are kind of standing in the shop, and Wing, you now have this scythe. He also actually touches it for a moment, and he kind of goes, "If you really want to, you could probably." He kind of grabs it instead of just saying probably. He grabs it, and then he flicks it, and the scythe, the actual scythe part of it, bends forward a little bit and collapses, so that it looks more like a regular sword, so that you can actually, if you want to, you could sheath it. Let's see.
This is out of character.
Yeah.
So, it folds in like a normal sword. Is that usable itself, or is that not usable? Is that just...
It's not. I mean, you could use it, but I wouldn't really recommend
maybe
it.
like disadvantage or something?
It wouldn't be disadvantage. It's hard to explain. You wouldn't... With it like that, it just wouldn't be worth it. Think of it like, you know, the Bloodborne, where you can flick that scythe out, where you can flick the weapon outwards, like I don't remember which one it was. It was like one of the early ones.
I mean, no, it's like one of the beginning weapons, you mean?
I believe so. Think of it like, if you would, like a switchblade, kind of like that.
Okay, so you mean like, not really the scythe, but like, what I'm thinking of is just the sawtooth blade thing. Where you flick it out and then it becomes longer and then you don't really get upgraded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of it like that. You could get reach with it, but you're not going to be able to do that ranged attack with it at all.
But this starting to sound like a Soul Reaper, to say the least. In my mind.
Hey, Tabaxis, that's actually, to believe it or not, Tabaxis do use sickles and everything and obviously they do climb a lot, and sickles are used for climbing. That is the whole... Oilag did some digging. He looked at Tabaxis, and he looked at the weapon, and made the best of both worlds. So yeah, the three of you are sitting in Oilag's shop with that, and he hands it back to you, and he's just beaming, knowing that you're happy with it.
Okay.
All right.
Should
I would
we
like
go
to
get
pay.
our house fixed?
Yeah, but first I'd like to pay Oilag the $750 for him building my new greatsword.
And he gladly takes it.
Oh,
Thank you so much. I will do my best.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Where's Abraham?
Abraham's been following you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. If I don't say, I mean, Abraham eventually did.
I feel like Abraham was just sitting outside, and then he saw me just point at the chicken, and in his mind he's just like, food. And me just shooting it, he's just straight face just turned to just like open face of pure disappointment.
He was interested in eating it, and when the fireball happened, he did perk up, and when he noticed it was gone, he just kind of was really disappointed.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so I assume you guys step out of the shop then.
Yes, we shall go home.
Thank you, Flint. I mean,
Yes.
Oilag.
It's okay. Don't forget to get a gem for it and get it taken care of by my friend, by my neighbor.
I will make sure to do that right now.
What gem should it take exactly?
Oh no, someone fix it.
That didn't help me.
I think it helps.
So yeah, you walk next door to SM's place.
I guess I knock.
There we go. And you hear all the clunking and clicking that you've heard before, and then you see it. The door open up a little bit, and there's still a single one there. And you look down, and you see that wonderful little gnome guy standing there. And he's just like, "What do you want now?"
Gemstone.
He looks at you up and down. Oh yeah, I forgot it. I agreed to oiling with that. Closes the door. Door flies open. Come on in.
Thank you.
Alright, Bobby, Althea, did you follow?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. The place is as it had been before, and he kind of as you guys are walking towards the back counter, guys. So how did those potions work out for you?
Quite well. It was a potion of bark skin. Mine was the brown one.
Ooh, okay, fantastic, interesting. I'm gonna have to note that somewhere and figure out how to remake that. Okay, okay. What about the other two?
I really have nothing right now. So, I mean, Wing, go right ahead. You can ask for.
Oh no, he was asking about the potions that you guys use.
The mystery potions.
Oh, I haven't used it yet.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed.
I mean, I want to, but it. I mean, do you want me to use it right now? I'm perfectly fine with that.
I probably wouldn't if I were you.
Yeah, I haven't used mine either.
We're not here to disappoint you or anything. It's just we have not had time to really test them.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm more of a. I'm a. How do I put this? I am a sorcerer scientist. I like to test as much as I can out. Sometimes it doesn't work very well, but sometimes it's beautiful.
All right.
The source scientist. Anywho, so you want this to get taken care of. You have a gem.
I was actually wondering if you had any gems that would fit this.
Okay,
You have gems, Wing.
I
Probably.
got a ruby and a sapphire.
It would probably cost you more, but
I've got money.
what kind of gem are you looking for?
I don't know. What kind of, like... I don't know. What kind of color of gems do you have? I don't know all their names.
Well, we have our topazes, and we have our, let's see, sapphires, topazes,
I have a sapphire wing.
we have the rubies,
Red, yellow,
we have
have a
opals,
whitish, to
um,
multicolor,
let's see, emeralds,
green.
goodness. I do have rose quartz. That one's a little different.
That's a pink yellow.
Ooh.
It's
That's not so bad.
that one you'd be interested in.
It sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, it's more than just emerald and sapphire. It's
It's a multicolor.
fancy. Yeah, it's fancy.
Okay.
So are opals. Opals can be multicolor.
I mean, it is more pink than it would be any other, but yes,
geez.
there are traces of yellow sometimes in them, like a pink and a white. So I could do that. That would probably cost you, in addition to the 300 for enchanting, it would probably cost you another 300.
600. That's not too bad.
Okay,
Do
fine.
you have that yet?
I definitely have that.
All right. So yep, there we go. Obviously, you guys are been taking out the gold from your inventory. Any kind of guys? Can you hand me the weapon, if you would?
I hand him the weapon if I could.
And he walks to the back of his shop, goes behind a curtain, and you guys are. Oh, he kind of walks out of the curtain for a moment. He goes, "I do have 3 other potions here. You may feel free to look at them for a moment, and then I'm going to. This should not take me very long. It's just very tiring work." And then he goes back behind it. You said Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
There is one. There are 3 there. One on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right. Which
Oh,
one are
boy.
you looking at?
Well, I guess I'm looking at none of them.
Let me see.
No.
Yeah, no, you're looking at them. You see. Let me actually explain them to you. You're kind of looking at them. The one on the left is this light green, like vegetable green kind of looking color. The one in the middle is just bubbling, and it's not like this evil bubbling. It is like colors are bursting inside of the potion itself, and it looks so bright and cheerful. And the one on the right is this, looks like this slow, not a typhoon per se, it is slowly moving on its own inside of the bottle. And it has this gray-white look to it, as if like the moon.
Okay.
I like bubbles. Do you
I'm
guys
kinda
like bubbles?
That one.
Yeah. It's all bubbly. Doesn't... People like bubbles, right? It's not just me,
No,
right? Okay.
they can be quite pretty.
Yeah. Like, they cast rainbows if it's like a clear bubble. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
colorful bubbles are just happy all the
These
time.
are colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Why do you think it does?
I don't know.
Should I examine?
Neither Wing nor Papa have.
yeah, you guys can roll Arcana and choose which one you want to look at. The one in the middle, left or right. By the way, as you're kind of taking the time and discussing this, you just hear. He's like, Wing, what element did you want for this? I will tell you what you have available. there is, and I will advise you. I will tell you what the shadows are weak to. They are weak to radiant, but there is radiant, which is light. You have your fire. You have your thunder / electricity. You have your ice. You would have. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could probably add poison to it, but it's
That'd be dumb.
yeah, it'd be a little bit out there. Let me double check here, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm pretty sure I am.
Put poison on what? The bow? What about the arrows? No, just the bow.
I want you to lick my hands after I eat.
Oh yeah, there would be a. There would. I mean, there's also. I don't know. He wouldn't do that though. So yeah, he does. Those are kind of the ones that you could probably really choose from.
What would I want to do?
You would want to do Radiant.
No, what was the one that you said I didn't know, that you didn't know if I wanted to do?
No, I wasn't saying not that you wouldn't know it. He wouldn't do it. There's no way he would. So I'm not even gonna mention it.
So it's like a cult, is what I'm guessing.
It would essentially be fuck, what the shadows have been doing damage to you as. I don't know why I'm blanking on so much.
Necrosis.
Pretty much.
Like, I don't know what it's called, I don't.
Necrotic.
Necrotic, yep.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, there's acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, radiance, and then he poison, and then he wouldn't do necrotic. There was no fucking way he would.
Unless
you
he
should
was
do
secretly
Radiant.
a necromancer.
You should do Radiant.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Radiant.
So you tell him,
Radiant.
you gotta
You'll
scream
have
that back at him.
What?
You gotta tell it back to him then.
I think I'll take a Radiant.
Got it!
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do my best here. And you just see a flash of white immediately burst out from behind the curtain. He's like, I'm good!
That looks like the signs of progress.
So are you
Alright.
guys gonna look at any of the potions?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at some of the potions. I think I'm gonna look at the left. Because the left
Blue
one looks pretty.
Roll that Arcana.
Fuck!
Let me see. Oh fuck, oh shit.
Oh, I won.
Nope, I dropped my die, as always.
So that means I won.
You're looking at it, and you're kind of coming up with the same thing. It's this weird. You smell. You kind of look at it. You can just you even smell it, and it just kind of smells like fresh cut grass.
That's a weird mix.
Grass.
Can
Like wet plants or vegetables. Like just
Can
that.
I try Arcana again?
Yes.
I will give you it with disadvantage.
I meant on a different potion though.
I will give you it with disadvantage.
Okay, I want to look in the middle one. I didn't really
Okay.
last time. Eh. Oh.
It looks like
God, we
Damn
suck
it.
at this.
We're fucking terrible.
looks like it
man.
would not have mattered because you already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
It's
9 doesn't do shit.
you're kind of looking at. Looks like little fireworks going off on the inside. Wing, are you gonna look at the middle?
I'm gonna look at the bubbles with perception
No.
only.
Only
Those-
perception?
I'm just gonna look at the bubbles.
Those are really bright and cheerful. Like really, really bright and cheerful. Oh my god, those are so great. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
You feel like you want to dance and celebrate for a moment, and you're really feeling it for a few seconds there, and you're like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so damn fucking happy. What does Wing do to celebrate?
Pulls
Oh,
out the
God.
puppets.
Oh god, no, I wouldn't. Oh my gosh, that's to make people happy. What would he do to celebrate? Oh no, I haven't thought of this. Oh no. How about I, jump up and clap my feet to Gongal in the air?
You do that continuously for a good 30 seconds before you gain control of your body. You're like, whoa, what was that about? You were happy during that time, but now you're like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
And what will to think of me now?
At this point, some
What just happened?
kind of walks back out, and Wing in his hands, you do see your weapon, and it has this faint wispy mist coming off of it, just around it in general. And the ribbon, or like the bandages / ribbons, they have this slight glow to them, and it is all that like pinkish white.
Huh. It's beautiful.
Why, thank you for that. And he hands it off to you. And he's like, well, hopefully you have fun with that. Now, I see you're interested in the potions here.
Yes, do you happen to do, or were these also like the last one?
I actually do know what these are for, thank you very
Oh.
much. These I had the intent of making, and I don't know how potent they are, sadly. I've made them before. And he points on the one on the left, and he goes, I called this one Spring Awakening.
Okay.
I just did a show like that before. You're making this hard on me because I'm getting very bad at.
Jake, I know. I know.
Oh,
What
I should get that one then.
What do you think these references are about? You'll hear the other two, and you'll hear kind of what the rest of them are. But he's like, this one will make you feel joyous. Not just joyous actually, but rather better, quicker, faster.
Stronger.
Yes.
You don't know about Spring Awakening.
No, but that was
It's great.
he was reciting Daft Punk at that point.
So
I got the song reference.
he points at the one in the middle. He's like, I call this one Ode to Joy. And he's pointing at the one that is like the one that has been bubbling and colored and everything. This one you want to throw at somebody or a group of people. This one is going to let you, well, not let you, but it is going to force them to celebrate for an hour uncontrollably.
That'll be so useful.
What?
I'm having
Okay,
this
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You cut out, and I wasn't able to hear the name of that middle potion.
Ode to Joy.
This one's a really good one. This one's a really, really good one.
And then he points at the last one, and he goes,
Listen,
I called this one
joking.
Claire de Luna. And it makes you, this one also makes you feel lighter on your feet, but in a different way. While the Spring Awakening makes you feel faster in general, the Claire de Luna makes you literally faster. You can run faster. You feel like there's less gravity to you. In other words, Spring Awakening adds 2 to your base dex. Ode to Joy is exactly what it says. It's a D16 Wisdom save for the enemy. And the Claire de Luna is you get to run at 1.5 times your speed, your normal speed. So in case of 30, you would be able to do 45 as your speed instead. And then you would also be able to jump like 1.5 times higher. Which, yeah.
Damn.
And they all have time limits.
They would all have time limits. The Spring Awakening would be, I believe I put it for, oh yeah, there it is. And that would be 3 hours for Spring Awakening. Ode to Joy is 1 hour. And then Claire de Luna is about, you're looking at another 2 hours.
Huh.
So they're all pretty potent.
Oh,
I'll take the Spring Awakening.
I would like Luna. Wait, no. I'd like the middle one.
Ode to Joy.
Yes, Ode to Joy.
Okay.
And I suppose I'll take the Claire de Luna.
There we go. So yeah, that would be 150 gold pieces each.
All right.
Okie doke.
Problem.
So there you go. You now have Spring Awakening, Ode to Joy, and Claire de Luna. I was so proud when I made those, not gonna lie. Like, I legit, I felt pretty proud.
I mean, Claire de Luna is one of my favorite Debussy songs, so yeah. Why not? I'll take it.
Oh, I'm gonna explain a lot about Spring Awakening.
So is that...
No one's going to understand.
I still have the script too. It's in my car. I'll even tell you some of the lines.
So that is about that, and it kind of goes, so is there anything else you were looking for?
Do you have any, like, magic rings?
Stops for a moment. Magic rings. Oh, gosh. Trying to think of what it could use. I don't quite have any. What are you looking for in a magic ring?
I don't know, just something that I guess would, I don't know, just, I guess something that would enhance movement.
Well, he kind of goes, and I have a ring of evasion, but that one's gonna be about 500 gold pieces for sure.
Okay.
It helps with, well, ensuring that you're able to kind of move out of the way a little bit faster. Kind of heightens your senses just slightly.
Do you have anything else? Can you just, like, name some things off the top of your head, or is that it?
Well, for the most part, I haven't really dealt with rings too much. I haven't dealt with wings too much either, to be fair.
Yeah, that's only one of me, I think.
Yeah,
Let's hope so.
I mean,
At least for now.
there's not too much that we have. It takes a lot longer to attune a ring. It's unlike a potion. I kind of work with potions for the most part. I mean, I could probably do something with the Claire de Luna making it into a ring, but that's gonna take me some time.
How much time and how much money would we be talking?
Well, the 500 would be for the ring. It's like for all of the. I mean, I was already thinking of charging 500 for the ring of evasion. Probably another 300 on top of that.
Oh.
That's 800.
That's a lot.
That's a bit above my price range as of now. But yeah,
I mean, I could see what I could do, but I don't. Rings are not something I have delved in. Once you make a ring, you can't do much with it afterwards. It's just there. Potions, you drink it, you find out how potent it was, how long it lasts, and then you can mess with it again and figure out what would be best.
Okay. Do you know anyone that does specialize in rings? On like magical items.
It's a really good question. There might be somebody in...
The higher district.
Would there really... No, there's only one person in the higher district, and that would be the king. And a few... I guess family... Does the king have family? I guess besides Hickory, probably not.
Wait, what?
What?
Is this just a revelation to me? We just met Hickory. He was in the caves.
Yeah. Do you not
Rescued him.
know who Hickory is?
No, we do not.
He is the quote-unquote king of the swamp. He is best friends with the king. They have been here since the very beginning of Oriole being created. How do you not know this?
We came from the other continent.
I want all three of you to roll Arcana. Althea, you get advantage because you found out a couple of things that help with that situation.
Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Okay, should we even roll?
That's up to y'all. I mean, you don't really have to, because wow, if I gave you guys advantage, if only.
We'd know all.
I mean, if Althea tells you anyhow. Althea, from talking to the Furbolgs, you can already tell that Oriole City was already about 400 years old. Okay?
Yeah.
At this point. Roughly about 400.
I remember talking about that.
Yep. On top of that, you already know that Goliaths have the same lifespan as a regular human. Less, like, roughly 100 years at maximum. Yet, he is saying that the king, who you don't know what race it is, or what it is in general, and this Goliath, known as Hickory, have been here since the beginning of Oriole being created.
Which means since 400 years ago, they're 400 plus.
Yes, which makes no sense, because Hickory does not look like an old motherfucker. He probably looks in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
He's young as fuck. No, wait, he looks young as fuck. He's old as fuck.
Yeah.
In my mind.
So yeah, that's what you kind of realize.
Holy crap.
Huh.
He's way expended his lifespan, his average lifespan.
Yeah, that's something I'm trying to figure out how. The king too. The king should not be alive for that long.
What
but
race is the king?
You guys really are new to this land, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been here like, what, maybe a week?
This is still kind of new to me fully, and I came from another place.
He's a dog.
He's a dog?
He is a dog.
Like, just the normal dog.
He is a super intelligent dog who can walk and talk.
What
McGruff
kind
the
of
crime dog?
Who the fuck is that?
McGruff the crime dog?
Yes.
He in where I come from, he fights crime by telling the children don't do things that are illegal.
He kind of like puts his hand out like, why? And he just goes, why would you do that when you could just... And he like holds out another potion, and this one looks volatile and red. And he's like, when you could just throw one of these at somebody and stop it right then and there and not have to worry about it.
I don't trust McGruff the crime dog anyways, it's okay.
He puts the potion down. Yes, our king is a dog who is over... He stops for a moment. 400 years old. It's really hard to place 400. It down. So that's the thing. Anything else you guys aren't privy to? That's kind of common knowledge at this point.
I'm not sure.
Now, I have a question. I don't believe you would know because I don't think he would be in this district. But have you seen a man with brown hair, kind of purple clothing, and a greenish earring?
No idea who you're even talking about.
Okay, that's what I
Greg wears
thought.
black.
I thought he was.
Still have no idea who the two of you are talking about then.
Yeah, his name is Greg. It's just a guy.
Who names their kid Greg?
Oh,
Such a weird name.
It's,
It's a weird human name.
He's not our kid. He's not our kid. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's your kid. I'm just saying who names their kid Greg? That's such a weird human name. Like Bobby.
That is a weird name.
I'll take that as a
I'll
compliment
agree.
now. I'll take
Wait,
it as
like what?
Wait, are you insulting Bobby or are you insulting Greg? I can't tell.
No, he said Bobby and Greg are both weird human names.
That's perfect.
That's terrifying.
That's perfectly fine. I'll deal with it.
Humans have such strange namings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
Are you done with my shop now? I have other
Yes.
potions to make.
We can.
Yeah,
leave.
we won't bother you
We
anymore.
need to
I
go to
swear.
the architect anyway.
Oh wait, what about people that might know about rings and stuff? Do we answer that?
Oh, no, I did not answer that for you. I would probably say your best bet would not be an Oriole, as I'm kind of the main person who deals with a lot of the magic here. So I get a little... because of that, I'm bothered so often. I would probably say your best bet is somebody in Gar.
Jesus Christ.
In
Gar. Gar.
Gar. Where is that?
He kind of just like... He puts up a finger, and he's like... Althea, roll history for me.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
You've heard of Gar when you were talking to the Furbog as well. That is northeast of Oriole City here, and from what you remember, it
By the
was
caves?
that is not just a cave. That is the entrance to the Underdark City. That
Gotcha.
Oriole City made an agreement with in order to make peace in
Yeah.
Trigis.
Nailed it.
So-
I got it.
so yeah.
I pointed to the right spot.
So yeah, you kind of know about that at least. So yeah, it's this. Essentially, Oriole City has Talamir, and north of Talamir is where we have Gar, and that's the entrance to the Underdark. And there's a city there. And we made peace with them. Thank Tyr.
No.
Do they like tabaxi?
I never fixed my...
They like a lot of things, and some things they shouldn't like, in my opinion, but we made an agreement with them, and they made an agreement with us, so we cannot complain. You know, I don't know if you know about it, but, very scary things exist down there, that probably shouldn't exist. Like, I don't know, driders. I'm sure you've heard of driders at the very least. Those fuckers are scary.
I have never heard of such a thing.
They're spider people.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No,
I
they're
thought it was gonna be-
terrifying. Think of your friend here. Think of your elf friend here, but as an evil person who is a lot more powerful and is part spider because their evil guide decided that it would be a good idea to give them that ability. Power bestowed by a god.
Are you scared of spider people?
Who would it be?
I'm not.
That's because you've never seen one.
Oh, no, they seem nice. Interesting people. I bet they have a lot of stories. Can they climb on walls?
What?
Get out of my shop.
Please, let's leave before we decide to irritate him more than we should, Wing. Sorry to bother you. We are terribly sorry to provoke you in this type of way. It was, a complete accident on our part, and we will apologize for that. I will give Wing a stern talking to, because apparently he does not have a filter when it comes to this type of stuff.
Just go ahead. Go. You've
Alright.
given me the money. I've done your job. I need to do potions, and now I need to get my mind off of Driders.
Yep, do what you do. Do what you do. We are not gonna bug you anymore about that type of stuff.
See you next time.
Alright, thank you. And we leave.
Yes.
And I shall give Wing a stern talking to
Can we go to the architect?
after we get home.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you the architects were attached to the. If you remember, the architects are attached to the temple of Tyr that is in the lower district.
Yes.
To the actual outpost and everything.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, whatever you guys end up doing, it's about like dusk is already.
Oh, actually, yeah, we should go home. We can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, home is a priority.
Yeah. I need to speak with animals.
Okay. You don't have to hit it. It's.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Abraham. Abraham, how are you doing with...
With what? Sorry?
How are you hungry? Hungry.
I've been eating along the way.
Are you good yet?
He kind of like looks off into the distance for a moment. I may hunt. I may go hunt. But I can do that.
Okay. Do not wander too far.
I will do my best.
Do
And
not steal any horses.
he squints. And he's just kind of fine.
Thank
I will
you.
do my best. No promises. If I see wild horse, I eat it.
Yes.
If it's wild, that's perfectly fine.
And he flies off. In the middle of the middle district, he just kind of like flies off.
I wonder if we're gonna get in trouble for him just randomly flying off and flying back in the town. We should really put a collar on him.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you probably don't want to go outside the walls right now because ponies and if he sees you, he might mistake you.
No. He promised not to snatch it.
But Bobby is kind of wild.
No. No, he said he would only eat us if it came to it. Remember? He likes us. He knows what Bobby looks like at this point. He knows what Bobby's like.
Yeah.
So with that, as you guys go ahead, so what do you do when you do reach the house?
Now, Wing, I need to discuss something with you.
Oh boy.
Is it about the puppets? I can show you them right now if you really want.
No, it's not about the puppets. It's about triggering people.
Boy.
With puppets?
No, with fear.
How so?
If you can tell that somebody's scared, don't try and make them any more scared than they should be.
What
Like
are you
with
talking about?
Like with the potion man, you kind of made him scared on accident, and I feel like you really didn't notice it. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. He was trembling, and he was.
What did he do?
Did you not hear?
I must have
the
zoned
halls?
out.
I don't know how this thing works again.
Wait, don't get distracted, Wing. I'm trying to talk to you.
What was the thing?
So, you know, we were talking about the spider people, the underground spider people, and the potion man didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. And Wing kind of provoked him a bit more and more on accident, but he should really know when to stop. And he didn't. And so he kind of pushed us out.
I was mostly caught up. I just didn't realize that he was trembling.
Yeah, man.
He wasn't trembling.
He
was
wasn't
excited.
He wasn't necessarily trembling, but he was. You could probably. I mean, he might have been a little bit, but that would have been out of a little bit out of slight fear, slight frustration,
Out of his comfort zone. Scared him out of his comfort zone, man. So yeah, Wing, you gotta know when to limit yourself, man.
So yeah, and with that, I mean, is there anything you guys are planning to do as over the night? Because you probably have 3 hours before you would probably want to actually start laying down and getting to sleep.
Food. When have we eaten last?
I would say you have been eating rations along the way, or at least taking care of stuff along the way.
Let's eat at a restaurant. Let's eat at the bar, pub, whatever it is.
Oh, let's go to the owl.
The shifty owl?
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
do
man.
a honey beer.
I'll take their hardest drink again.
We can go see Analea.
Maybe Titus.
Titus too.
Alright, so do you guys go ahead and walk that way then?
Yes.
Fantastic. You walk in, and there's a few people there. It's kind of getting late, and it's at that point where the people are actually a little bit. There are some people who are already drunk. There are some people who are just starting there, and you do see. Roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Bam.
Oh, why am I having a hard time? Here it is.
Althea and Bobby, you see in there, not only do you see Adelaide and Bart kind of just standing behind the bar and taking care of stuff, but you also see Greg in his usual spot. Wing, you just see Adelaide and Bart.
Doesn't see him.
Wait,
This
see
time.
who?
No,
Check.
nobody.
I'm gonna roll insight now.
Roll a
Stealth.
no, it would
Nah.
be
Can I
Bobby.
use stealth to just slide
Bobby
away from
stealth.
the situation.
Nope, Bobby, it would be stealth because you whispered it, and then Wing would be perception.
Oh, gotcha.
Another one. Oh god.
I really hope I win. I win.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You don't hear shit, Wing.
Wow. What if I use my inspiration from this?
oh my god, really?
If you win, I will give you a cookie tomorrow.
I wouldn't be at school.
I'll give you a cookie at your house then.
Go for it.
I'm not going.
Copies.
Okay.
I'm not going to waste inspiration.
Damn.
I had a cookie with me too.
He'll probably come up some other way anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you don't hear what Bobby said. It's kind of like a, and then yeah, that's all you kind of hear. So yeah.
I feel like someone just said something.
What are you guys gonna do?
All right, should we sit down and eat?
I'm up for that.
All right.
The drink.
All right. You guys.
Hey, Analea.
Oh hi. And she kind of walks over, and you see Bart kind of put his hands up and kind of wave his hands, and his eyes go wide, and he's pursing his mouth closed as hard as he can. He's like, as Analea kind of runs off towards you guys. She's like, "How are you guys doing?"
Good.
We've been doing just fine. We've been in and out of the town.
For a second there, I thought you guys were gone or dead or something. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Well,
We're
I think
on
I
a
almost
mission.
died.
I did
I
almost,
almost
die.
died,
Oh,
but no one cares about me.
oh, I care.
Thank
You
you.
saved the king's friend.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
the king's. Who's the king's friend?
Pick me.
Um, What's his name again?
Hickory.
Hickory.
I don't really know who Hickory is, but if it's the king's friend,
He said
good job.
Goliath.
Still don't know him, but it works.
Yeah.
He likes stalactites.
I have
Don't
seen
listen.
very few stalactites in my life, if any.
Wing doesn't understand what a stalactite is.
It's that one chocolate, isn't it?
He doesn't understand it fully.
It's the thing that hangs from the ceiling, Wing.
I thought that was a stalagmite.
No, those are on the floor.
ones from the ground.
Stalagmites might just
Wait,
stab
you
you in the
mean
foot when
holes
you
in it?
walk. Stalagmites just might stab you in the foot when you're walking around. Stalactites hold tight to the ceiling so that they don't fall.
You know who is really good at stabbing people who are on the ground?
Who?
Greg.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
really
really?
good. Yeah, he
Oh,
was a cool guy. I wonder what he's up to now.
I
Probably
mean,
killing dragons and such.
I mean, she gotta, oh shit, she gotta like, he's in here, you know.
Wait, what?
Damn it.
No, he ain't.
She
Can I,
points.
can I persuade her to not show him?
Well, she's already said that he's in here. You
Can
can.
can I do the Jedi mind trick? Can that be a thing?
Well, I mean, you could try. Let me roll.
I failed anyways.
You don't.
Wouldn't it be like
Oh fuck.
persuasion? Not... Oh, that was persuasion.
So hold on. Wait, you do not see him, Bobby. Let me see what. She's like she kind of doesn't listen to you, but she points him out for you, Wink, and he's in his usual corner.
Hey, Greg!
Oh fuck.
Ah, shit.
God
Greg,
damn it.
I know on Adventure we talked about you a lot. We all miss you.
Sure.
Is that why I had a ringing in my ears?
What?
Maybe.
Althea, get the mini cannon.
Sure.
So then, like, she,
Well,
at this point,
no, he hated Shar, so I guess I'll be nice.
Adelaide is kind of confused. She's like, "So, do you guys want a drink?
I'll take the hardest drink you have.
I'm gonna
You're for
I'm gonna
me.
need one too.
What do you want, Greg? I'll buy it for you.
Give me that dwarven fire water.
I would like a
Okay.
honey beer.
Hardest drink, please.
Good.
Thank you.
It's just gonna be like a good 5 silver pieces.
Oh gosh, I don't have any so far.
Yeah, that's because you have gold.
My god.
I'll just give 1 gold. How about that? That's easy.
Whatever works.
That'll pay for the tab for the whole night.
Okay. I'll pay for everyone.
Yeah.
All those stories.
Probably doesn't pay that much, but okay.
Thank you.
Fine. How about this? How about 5 gold?
That probably does a decent amount, yeah.
That'd be 8. Okay, 5 gold gone.
Sure, so then I need what else is everyone else getting?
I told you mine.
Are you getting the butterbeer?
Yep.
Okay, so you get that.
Hardest drink that I can get from the bar.
Roll me that Constitution saving throw. Not
Damn.
bad.
You actually did it this time.
Not bad. Let me roll for Dre.
Damn it, I wanted to be knocked out this time.
Let me. You know what? Fuck it. Let me look at. He's not in your party right now, so you can't. You don't get
Oh.
to see, sadly.
Either way, I'm happy.
In that regard, I'm not.
Okay, here we go. Fantastic. He is not out of it, but he's getting hammered. He's like, all right. After he slams, he's like, okay. It could be worse, but you know what? It could be better.
Jake, we just made 1,500 gold for doing one thing.
Fucking what? And you
Yeah.
didn't invite me?
Well, we can't find you.
You know what? That's fine. That's
because you're
fine.
the best thief.
You
That's
know,
why.
because I hold on.
Bad.
Okay.
Yeah, my favorite guy.
He just fucking tries breathing while also drinking more. He's just, I got this, and he pulls out like this curved dagger. He's like, I went on my own little quest, and I went to town on some little goblin bitches, and their fucking bugbear boss, and I got some great new goodies, and I got this, and I throw it, and it's like my best friend. It comes right back to me if I miss. It's a boomerang. It's a boomerang dagger, and it's so good, and I love it. I'm a little lightheaded.
Ring?
You're a little lightheaded?
I'm
I
a
can
little
help with
lightheaded.
that. Oh gosh.
I didn't say touch me, Tabaxi. Oh fuck.
Wait, what? Touch you?
Don't.
I don't want-
Said don't
Say
touch
don't
me.
touch me. I'm
I can make
fine. I want another drink. So Adelaide's like, are you sure you're okay with that? I want another fire water.
Don't give him another fire water.
Are you
another
elf
fire
girl?
water.
Don't tell me shit. Adelaide's like, we're
You
just
have
gonna
the right to deny him.
I think he's his own man, though. I think.
kind of Adelaide looks.
What he wants.
It's kind of like a turn of power. Adelaide looks back at Bart, and Bart just kind of shrugs, and he takes a drink himself, just chugs one.
Althea, it's best to have Greg pass
And
out
he's
then.
he's actually doing fine. he just
Whatever.
chugs.
Okay,
He,
Is it?
go ahead, I guess.
what does he chug?
No.
Oh.
What? I know he's chugging.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Go
they
ahead.
they bring him another fire water, and let's see what Gray kind of does with that.
Con save number
Oh,
two.
that was not an actual roll. That was just me. And he's still hammered, but he's like, I'm feeling. Where's my kidney?
That's probably someplace in your body.
Probably not at this point. I think it's probably dead.
Yeah.
I can give you mine. You don't need kidneys, do you? Nah.
Yes, you do.
I think cat kidneys are a lot smaller than human kidneys.
I'm a tabaxi.
He's a human-sized cat.
A small human, but a human-sized cat nonetheless.
You're fine for Greg.
I don't need your kidney.
I give it to you if you wanted it, though.
Oh, here's
Do you need some help?
Don't touch me.
I mean, I'm not going to touch you. I just ask.
I don't need help. You know what I want you to know? If you're gonna help me with anything, the only thing I want help with is apparently there's this bastard that thinks that he's hot shit, and he calls himself, I'm the great thief, and I'm the best thief ever, and he's not, because
Well, he's
that's
obviously lying.
that's exactly, because that's me. I'm the best thief.
You
yeah.
tell him, Greg.
So
Ever was.
you talk to yourself in the mirror.
No! There's apparently this guy that's in that stupid underdark place. It says I'm the best thief there ever was. And he thinks he's tough shit, but he's not. Cause I can out-thief him any day of my life.
I mean, we could go there and teach him a thing or two about thieving.
I'm supposed to be the best.
You are the best. Don't let anyone else tell you.
Roll your charisma with advantage.
Oh boy.
Fail.
Oh
Yes!
my god.
He's like, you're right, I am the best, but I don't need you telling me that. There's like this, you just not feeling to it. You can see that he is falling apart at the seams here. He waves on a left. He's like, I want a butterbeer. Those look really good.
The honey beer?
So,
Whatever. Honey beer.
what's the quote-unquote master thief's name, if you know that name?
I don't know. All I know is he thinks he's hot shit. And he's not.
We can go teach him a lesson. We can, right, guys?
He grabs the honey beer, and he just passes out.
Damn.
I was just about to ask him where he is.
Well, he's in the, I don't know, place.
Is he in the town? Because we can't
No.
leave town without telling.
Flint.
Correction. Flint said not to go after the Shar without his permission, and that yeah. But I'll just give this one to you, Althea. The Shar are originally from the Underdark.
Yeah.
So either way,
We shouldn't leave town, really.
yeah.
Well,
And besides, like, imagine, like, what if the place is like extremely far away and the Shar's gonna be attacking someplace and it's gonna take us like a week or two just trying to get back to the temple? That'd be a bit too much.
It won't take us a week or two.
Let's
I mean,
hope
I'll-
not.
Get back.
I'll just go with Greg. You know.
I don't think Greg's going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh yeah, we'll get him to a bed. Right, Analea? I mean, yeah.
She
We
looks
can-
over. He's kind of been here. He's kind of been a regular patronage here for a while now. I think Bart and I are kind of used to dealing with it. Bart he pulls up signal flags and waves them. Oh, I never explained this. Bart's trying his best not to talk because he sounds ridiculous when he does.
I like his voice.
Ever-changing accent.
Yeah, but it'd be easier if he didn't. Him and I talked about it, and we agreed that maybe he should talk less until he gets his curse fixed.
Curse?
Oh. She kind of looks around a little bit. That's, yeah, that's probably not my business to tell you.
I mean, like, we're curious, and we are his friend after all, and well, you know, we're if he's having an issue, we can probably help him fix it. It's no big issue.
It's probably not easy. Flint's been helping him work on it, and even he's not been having much luck.
Well, we're a pretty lucky group of three.
Flint is a paladin.
I mean,
and
I
he's
escaped death.
I shot a chicken.
I blasted a badger straight through head to tail.
I went
I
like
got
super.
puppets.
I went Super Saiyan and I chopped the Shadow's toe.
I had puppets.
I smashed two people with one hammer.
imagine
I have puppets.
imagine if you would. Let me tell you right now, I can guarantee to you that Flint is definitely stronger than all of you.
I believe that.
Arm wrestle?
Definitely more than arm wrestle.
I guess I gotta
mean-
Oh.
take a leak.
What's up?
I gotta take a leak.
We could go ahead and take a break. There's probably
Oh,
not.
please.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back.
I have plans.
I
I'm-
don't have them.
I'm gonna
I
use
have
the bathroom
plans.
as well. I'll be right back.
You're not gonna like them, Jake.
I don't want to hear
Oh,
them.
my legs. I'm basically bad.
You don't have to listen.
I'm not going to. Bye bye. Mute.
Playing those love games with me. Need to love it. Come on now.
I unmute and I hear the clicking. What the hell? Stop.
Nah, bruh. Yeah, no, my plan is a good plan. You might actually like it. You might actually like it, Jake.
I am
Jake. My plan is the best plan.
I don't want to hear it.
Might not be the best plan for the survival of everyone, but
So yeah,
it's the
Dylan,
plan.
how do you like what you've received today with all that money?
With all that money, I still have a decent amount of money, which is insane. I've never had this much. I feel like the amount I have is still long.
You guys did really well. That's why you guys got so much. Let's be real here. You could have done a lot of other things and not helped anybody. But yeah, I assume you like what you've gotten.
Oh, I like what I've gotten, and I like what I'm going to, well, what I'm about to try and do.
I'm really happy. I wish I had the actual. Actually, hold on. I could probably. I'm gonna actually open up. Let me see if I could do. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'll actually send you a picture of the the weapon itself, just because I did draw it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited about for it too.
And
Things are going as planned, which is surprisingly weird. It's going in a different direction than what I planned, but
thing is, like I said, I tabaxis. I wasn't pulling shit out of my ass. Tabaxis, that's what they do. They are climbers.
yeah. Well,
So
I know that. I read the bio like 12 times.
So that's why I was just like, this works.
Can you? Oh no, I'm gonna use what's her name? Yarn. That's her name. Gonna stun that bitch.
What?
I'm doing the Frieza along thing,
Gotcha.
and so I'm using Yarn because she can stun, and it's
Okay, I'm
actually
back.
decent.
Gotcha. All right. So then, now that we're back, so yeah, did you guys have any other? Well, I assume you were still questioning Analea, but
Yeah.
What?
You were still questioning her.
all right.
Was I?
Well, if you guys were questioning Analea on the situation.
Oh. Was anybody?
No, we just kind of took a break after you left. We were about to ask her about the curse.
Oh yeah. No, she wouldn't tell us.
I mean,
So I mean, otherwise she's just gonna go ahead and walk away at this point. She's kind of like, you guys.
She's gonna take care of Greg.
Yeah, she's like, you guys.
I'm gonna help with taking care of Greg.
Okay.
I insist.
Roll a roll a strength check.
Strength. Okay.
I would like to see him
Oh,
fail, please.
Fuck.
That's
Dude,
not bad.
11.
the two of you struggle to bring him up, especially she. She kind of does not have a good time. She's like, Bart, I'm not having a good time here. Can you please? And I'm gonna have him roll. Yeah, no. Between the two of you, Wing, between Bart and you, you're able to get him to his room, and Bart kind of ushers you out. Or he's like, "All right, let's go." Or he doesn't say anything. He's just like kind of ushers you as if to say, "Let's go."
I can take care of him. I know a little bit. I can probably help him.
Roll persuasion.
Oh god. This can go one of two ways.
It will go
He continues to push you on. He's like,
Let him
nope.
be.
Mm-mm. You lost by 1 point, pal. I'm sorry.
God damn it! I really, really want this. Inspiration. Do I use it?
I don't think you actually will. You're treasuring it too much.
Please don't.
Does it just act as a reroll?
It's a reroll.
So I don't have a.
Guaranteed.
I might lose again.
Yeah.
So.
It's another 13.
So yeah. Otherwise, he kind of pushes you on. He's like, all right, let's go. So now you're back with the three of you standing down there.
All right. I feel a bit buzzed. I should probably go to bed. Do you want to go to bed, guys?
About how late is it?
You're looking at about like 11 at night. People, it's getting pretty late.
It's good time to meditate. Yes.
It's a good time to take my resting.
You guys all return home. Is there anything you wanted to do at home specifically, or is everyone resting?
I want to make sure everything's not gross.
When you
We're sleeping.
No, everything's pretty fine. I mean, there's not really any dust to begin with anyhow. It's,
Okay, good.
and Abraham is waiting for you in the backyard already, so he's kind of resting, roosting.
Okay, cool.
Nap time is best time.
Yeah.
So you'll rest for the night, and morning eventually does hit, as morning does.
Alrighty dighty. Anyways.
So yeah, I'm in. So you guys have just all woken up. Light reaching in through your window. It's peaceful. It's nice. You actually
I
don't.
would already be downstairs eating at that point, wouldn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you so decide so. I mean, it doesn't. Abraham and Zoidberg were too tuckered out. They did not even care to do anything this morning.
I am eating.
Those lazy loafs. JK, I
They
love you,
had
Zoidberg.
a long time. Long struggle for them.
Zoidberg was like pudding on your shoulder by the end of the entire trip.
Literally,
Especially,
Zoidberg almost died.
yeah, Zoidberg almost
He
did
was
die.
ashen.
And I would have shot him with my sword.
Don't we wish I had my mini cannon then?
Get a nat 1 and the bullet would have came back.
Yeah?
So are you all downstairs conversing, I assume, then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys...
So, what do you want that what'd you want the registration to be like? Or, registration. Sorry, not
The
registration. Renovation.
Architecture. Yeah, renovation. That's the word. I don't know. What do we want? Obviously, we're going to need some sort of furniture. But what do we really want changed? We should have a location for Abraham, maybe.
Maybe we should have...
Like a stall. With
Or we can-
hay.
Or we can do one even better. We can put a giant door in. He can just come in willy-nilly.
Yeah, but I mean,
just
like a
sleep
sleeping
inside.
area.
I can tell you there is not enough room in that house for Abraham to be in there and for you guys.
We can make the house bigger. How much yard do we have behind us?
you have like if you could probably extend by it, like you could probably have 2 houses of what you have on your property.
And then we could have Abraham, but no backyard.
I mean, Abraham's not big enough to take up the entire backyard. You could probably fit about 4 of him comfortably in there because he's not a super big animal. But he's big, but he's not like fucking a monstrosity.
No, I meant like after doubling the size of the house.
Oh yeah, you'd have almost no backyard. It'd be there, but it'd be very little backyard.
Could we do a half of that?
You totally could, yeah.
And would he still be able to fit then?
Yep. What I would
Okay.
say is we could go ahead and we could take care of that afterwards, just so that because
Actually, how tall is it? That's what I want to think. Because we could just also get him a loft.
he'd probably touch the ceiling that you're in right now. It's you have a good 10-foot, space there.
Okay.
Kind of like your average house. But yeah, we can go over that in the future. We'll worry about that in like post game
A few
tonight.
minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it post, yeah.
Yeah, because we will have there are some things we'll have to take care of in post tonight.
Anyway.
Yes. So yeah, we could say you guys do that in your own time outside of this. Right now would be a good time to figure out what you guys are gonna do now that you're back in the city.
Well, there isn't much to do for us.
Well, like I said, Flint did say you can leave, just don't go after the shocker.
Okay, so we should go to the job board.
If that is what you wish.
Yeah, we'll probably. Yeah, let's go to the job board, man.
Okay.
Alright. You all head out towards the job board.
Maybe you can convince Greg to come with.
Oh, that's my plan already.
Yeah, you would have. I guess you guys would have Greg or Hickory. If you can find Hickory, that is. Or, you would have to obviously find both of them. Let me go ahead and move Hickory because he's not in your party at the moment. But you reach the job board. And there are a slew of handouts there. Who's going to be reading these handouts first off?
Probably
will.
me.
Oh.
Oh, you? Would you like to?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Can
I
I
have
read
scissors.
Can
I
I
don't.
read it?
I can't tell you because I didn't do it.
Oh.
it? You know, I'm just gonna read it.
You
No,
can't read.
Don't. I can read.
That was the joke.
You want to read?
I will read.
Okay.
Hold on.
You see 4 different ones there. Which one are you picking? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Actually, you know what? Actually,
Hang on. I'll let the die do this.
I was actually
3.
okay. Not bad. Not bad. You pick up. You can look into your handouts section, and there should be a new one there.
Wanted, Meagle, please bring to me. Reward is 1,000 gold pieces, as presented by Mr. Oatcatsum, Middle District House 300.
Okay, explain that to us.
Um,
No, I
There's
meant
a-
like.
Oh,
I
me?
meant like DM. Yes.
Nope.
But that's a terrible description.
Me-
I know.
bring,
I know.
please bring to me.
All right. There are other ones. There are other jobs there. There are some that can be bad. While I am the one that writes these, that doesn't mean that the characters that write them are very good about writing them.
Ah!
You can always visit those people.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. We
Yeah,
can
let's
just
visit.
Go.
But there are
Let's-
3.
Come on, let's check the other 3 first. Maybe there's a more.
All right,
There's a better one.
2. Let's go 2. Let's look at
All
2.
right.
I'll
You
read 2.
see this one.
Please help. Please find me my beloved pet Meagle before the upcoming competition. Reward is 800 gold points.
Go first. Okay.
What?
I'm gonna help you here, Jake. It's Migley.
Smeagol?
It's Miggly. Not
It's
Meagle.
Meagle.
Not Meagle. But okay.
Smeagol.
Miggly. Miggly. Let's look at the one. Because I feel like I know what this is, Chris. I'm gonna look at number 1, and if it's the same. Wait. One of them's stupid.
There
One
you
of them-
go.
Help wanted. In need of someone to assist in helping me find my beloved pet. I almost said Miggly before the upcoming competition. Reward is 500 gold points as presented by Mr. This is
Yep.
very, very,
So what's for
very
then?
suspicious.
You look at the last one, I assume.
Competitor wanted. Back. My beloved pet, Miggly, has disappeared. He's my trophy pet and my best friend, and I need her before the competition.
Oh
Reward
no.
is 100 gold points plus 25% of my winnings of the competition.
1,000.
Let's do it.
Guys, I have a really bad feeling that this pet is the chicken we disappeared.
Oh no! How could you? Oh no! Oh my land! Killed one of their chickens! Killed their chicken! I didn't even leave the nest! I just left in a crater!
Does this make us bad people?
Are you guys gonna go see Mr. Ikansum?
This is extremely awkward for me.
You have to tell him.
We don't have to tell him anything. We could just go and be like, maybe if it is the chicken, if it is actually the chicken, then we'll go see what he wants. And if it is the chicken, like I said, we don't say anything, and we'll be like, oh yeah, we saw it outside the walls, but we're not going to go do it. We just want to know what it was.
Do we have someone that can turn into a chicken temporarily?
No.
Or for the rest of your life?
Wing, turn me into a chicken.
He can't do that to you.
The
I
magic
do have my
wand.
wand.
Do you really want to risk it?
No.
If I can turn into a chicken, I feel pretty proud.
Yeah, risk this in front of the fight pit, in front of like the place where everyone dances and sings, in the middle of the fucking lower district, in the busiest area, where the most damage can be done.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Good choice.
Ming is dumb, but he's not that dumb.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys? Hello?
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
Discord, you fool!
Yeah,
I thought my
laid
shit
out.
was kicking in.
I was scared. Everything went quiet. I thought I broke something.
Oh, that happened to all of us?
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that was weird.
It's
Damn.
the fucking chicken doing this shit.
And like I flipped to the Discord and it told me that I was still speaking.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yep.
Oh my
me three.
god.
Oh, that was weird. Okay.
That was really
We
strange.
have video proof. Discord, get your shit together.
Anywho, so what are you guys doing?
Well,
There's
before
a
I
chance
got...
that it's not the chicken.
There's a chance that it's not the chicken, but there's a good chance it might be the chicken. But if it's the
It's
chicken, I'll be honest and
probably-
say that I blew it up. So, let's visit him.
Okay.
I think.
It went back down to 500 gold piece. Oh wait, no, that's the other one. Wrong one. We want
Okay.
We want
I
the
guess I'll
newest
deal with
one.
this. Yeah, take the newest note.
Okay. You head out to... You end up going back to the middle district, and in the second row of housings, your guys is in the third row. His is in the second. on the left-hand side, all the way at the end, like literally at the end of it. And it is a house similar to yours, but all like the basic design of it, but like the architecture, but the house is very nicely painted. Like just this light, like this very, very, very light blue that almost looks white.
Cloud blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the door is not a, it is a faded red, but it is not faded by time. It is the actual color itself.
So it's a dusty red.
Yes.
Corrections.
Yes, because I don't know these things. So yeah, you have reached house number 300.
I'm gonna knock on his door.
I'm gonna stand back and let Bobby do his thing.
I'm gonna stand a good distance away and just listen.
Oh my god.
Rolls perception, gets a 1. Can't hear anything.
A man opens the door, and he is finally dressed in a vest and tie. He is tall and lanky, and he has this wonderful handlebar mustache that just extends out to the side. It is a big, cartoonish, bushy handlebar mustache.
Oh boy.
He's like,
Oh god.
oh goodness, are you here for my Miggly?
Yes.
We have seen your job offer, and
Oh.
we are
Interested in learning more.
yes, we are very interested in learning more about
please.
your Meagly.
Please do come in. And he's just like, so, like waves you all in. And you guys kind of sit around, and the house is really nice on the inside. It's well decorated. There are trophies here and there of just general trophies. You do take a look at a few of them, and they are competition trophies. They're not like animal trophies or anything like that. And he has you guys sit around a table, and he's like, "Would you guys like some tea?"
Sure.
I'm not really a tea man, but I'll definitely try it. Thank you.
What about you, Tabaxi?
No thanks.
Okay. It is okay. And he kind of leaves, and he immediately comes back and says, "Good thing for me. I was already making tea." And he pours it down, and it's jasmine tea essentially.
Cool.
He sits down, and he has a much larger cup than any of you, and he is kind of shaking a little bit as he kind of just sips from it, and he goes, "So, what?" Oh, and he like chugs a little bit of the tea. Oh, okay. My pet Miggly has gone missing. And I have been missing Miggly for so long now. It has been days and weeks actually, and it's only been 2 weeks. But I am so scared. I don't know where Miggly has been. Miggly has gone so. Miggly can fly, and Miggly has sometimes gone far, and it is. Oh.
And Miggly is.
Miggly is imagine if you could a pig, but it has wings, and it has moose horns, and it's my best friend, and his name is
Keep
Miggly.
our eye out for him, I promise.
I think I know where he went.
Anything that you're gonna give us, we'll definitely look into. So give us anything that you have as of information, either little or big. We can definitely look into it and search for your
It's a lead
Miggly.
for us.
I'm pretty sure he has a tendency to go off on his own sometimes, and one time or two, when I first found him, he was on the island off of the coast here, and I think he might have gone back just for a little bit, but I don't know if anything has happened to him. He's not an easy animal to find. He's kind of rare, and I don't know what I'd do without him. And he is like tearing up at this point. He's a mess.
We'll find him for
it's
you.
okay, Mr. What was your name again?
Oh, I caught some.
Okay,
We'll
Mr.
find him.
Okatsum. Yeah, we'll find him.
You can use my boat. Just please bring him back. It has the same colors of my house. It's really easy to tell.
All right.
I just want my baby back. And I will give you that whatever money that what I promised to you. I just need him back for the competition.
We'll get him back.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Pronto.
Thank you so much for that.
Dylan. Damn it.
So do you guys leave at that point?
Yep.
Yes.
He does explain two things. One, you did say it is off of as you kind of leave, it's like the island is just off of the harbor here, and he kind of like, well, with the way that he explains it, you can kind of assume it's about right here, like right here.
Okay.
And he's like, it's Mistish Island. It's actually rather hard to miss.
We'll find him.
Oh,
We will definitely find him. It's no big issue.
please do. I feel like such a mess. So yeah, he's just groaning at this point, kind of head down.
I'm very glad it was not the chicken.
Oh, thank fuck! I was scared.
I
Yeah.
assume
was that?
I assume you guys are outside of the place at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I had to wait all that time just to make that joke. Just to say that. Because I can't read.
Yep, that is how I did his name. I'm so happy you realized it.
I noticed it instantly. I was like, no way.
Mustachio backwards. It's Oikatsum. Mr. Oikatsum.
Also, when you mentioned he had a handlebar mustache, I'm just like, if this is Al Chest Beach, holy fucking
Oh.
But then if it was Al Chest Beach, it would have been like Chumpkins on, Steve.
It is a reference towards something else, not him, but the island itself.
Okay.
There's going to be people we have to fight with large handlebars, and their handlebars are alive, and they beat us up.
I will explain that reference later. But what do you guys do from here then?
Let us
Well,
head over to
onward.
the harbor to get the boat.
I'm going to go to the tavern to get Greg.
Alright. Alright, so then you go ahead and go to the tavern, and he's kind of sitting there, and he's in his usual spot, as always, just kind of drinking some water this time in the early, it's early morning for you guys, so he's just kind of waiting, thinking about what he's going to do next.
Wait, did they follow me?
Yeah, of course we
okay,
did.
okay. I didn't know if you guys did. I did not know.
I mean, I'll follow. Something bad happens, I'll probably help.
Oh yeah, what are you doing with Abraham? Are you just going to leave him?
I mean, we could fly
He's loyal. He can just sit outside the tavern.
No, I mean when you go off towards Mistish Island.
there.
Oh no, he can come with.
Okay, just figured I'd double check.
I can bring Zoidberg along, it's no big issue.
Well, no, Zoidberg would be able to go, because he'd fit on the fucking boat.
Yeah.
Abraham can meet us there. It's not that far.
I know. I just wanted to check and ask. So yeah, you're at the tavern at the Shifty Owl with Greg.
How's it going, buddy? I mean,
I have a hangover like nobody would fucking believe.
I can believe. I saw what you did yesterday. It was kind of amazing.
What do you want?
Kind
I feel
I'm
like you
going to-
want something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, friendship is always nice, but that's not the case right now. We're actually going on a job that we got from the Barney Board, and it's paying 1,000 gold plus 20% of the winnings the guy gets from the competition.
25%.
25% of the winnings the guy gets from his
Competition.
winnings. Yeah, competition winnings. And do you wanna join?
What's my cut?
A fourth.
I mean, I suppose I can just give you mine.
Or a third.
I mean, there's enough to do fourths. Yeah, it's a 250 each if you wanted to, but
Yeah, that'd be enough, I believe.
I mean, if 250 is not enough, then I'll just give you my cut.
And we'll just do it in thirds.
he thinks about it. He's like, 250 might not be bad. Plus, if this guy wins, that's always more. Plus,
Yeah.
if I can wrangle
You
me
seem
a
pretty
pet,
confident.
if I can wrangle me a pet, maybe I can throw my pet into the competition and win myself. Ooh.
That would be a great idea, too. Gosh, why aren't we that smart, guys?
It's because I'm the greatest thief alive and I like money.
Oh, internet.
That is a true statement.
I'll go with. You got me. At money.
Yay!
Of course, you'd come for the money.
You know how
Add
good
it to our
team.
party, Chris.
What?
Hmm?
What did you say, Emma?
I said add him to the party, Chris.
Yep. There he is. So
You
yeah.
see that? You did it like right after I said it.
So yeah, where do you go? What are you guys' plans are now?
To the harbor to get
Yep.
the boat. Or the boat at.
You take the cart back towards the harbor. And it is just like when you guys first arrived, except backwards.
Oh, wait. Wing's afraid of water.
He'll be fine.
Oh, no.
I've been on boats before. I just have to probably be good.
You were fine the first time.
Yep. You do reach the harbor, and after a little bit of looking, you do see docked is essentially a bay boat. Made to only really fit about 4 people. It is painted that off-color blue, like that cloud blue that Emma was talking about. That the guy's house is, and then the seats are like a good contrasting with that red. So it is a little bit weird, though, because there's not a single paddle in sight as you step in.
So it's a motorboat.
What?
What? Yeah.
You
What?
can roll investigation.
Us?
All
Yeah.
of you. Yeah, I'll roll
It's
for
a motorboat.
intimidation.
Fuck! It's
Yeah.
a motorboat.
Damn.
I know exactly what it does.
I'll just let Althea do what she does.
I'll just roll for Greg just for shits and giggles, because why not?
He knows
Oh.
better than
The
Althea.
wing didn't roll.
Well, yeah, fine.
Intimidation. It better be a fucking
Let me
motorboat.
go ahead and roll for Greg. Investigation. Roll me investigation. There it is. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. he
He's a paddle boat and the
no.
paddles were stolen.
Let me roll severity.
He steals
for
one of
this.
the seats.
Oh my fucking
Forgets
god.
how to get on a boat and falls into the water.
Oh, he got. Oh, fuck.
Drown, bitch.
He just got a nat
my
1 on a D100.
Oh my god.
He drowns.
Oh, fuck.
Please.
He
Did you just murder Greg?
goes to the boat and he's like, "No, this isn't that great of a boat. You know what? I bet I know exactly how this works." And as he kind of is looking over the side, he does flip into the water and hits his head. Let me just roll some damage on that one, and then let me see. Yeah, no, he just takes his 3 damage. It's he flips into the water. He is cold. He kind of like gets back up and out, and he has like a good wrap of seaweed around his leg, despite the fact that he was in there for only a couple of seconds.
I see. Camouflage. What a great idea for thieving.
I wanted to tell Wing that, hey, you should go and get him. And I wanted to see if he'd jump in after him.
Oh, so cruel.
I'm neutral good, but I'm an asshole.
Dude, I'm chaotic neutral.
So am I.
He gets back in the boat, and he's kind of shivering a little, like not shivering because it's not cold, because you guys are kind of in like a warm tropic area, but he's kind of just like. Althea, though, you do see a small lever, and you're like, what is it? You know what? I think I know what this does. You flip it, and since you are all on the boat already, there are 2 pinwheels on the side of the boat, and they both begin rotating, and the boat begins moving forward.
Okay. I think I'm gonna drive the boat because I'm proficient in vehicle.
Are you?
I am.
He
Cool.
is. Fine by me. So yeah, you begin doing that, and as you sail towards your destination with Abraham above you, a dot does appear in the distance, and that dot becomes more and more recognizable over time as you notice the green of plentiful flora, the sandy coastline, and a volcano centered in it, waves of heat dancing over its figure, and a fine mist lofting around the island. And that is where we're
sounds
gonna
pretty.
end our session for tonight.
It's just like Jurassic Park.
Oh damn, it's already 1:30.
Yes, it is. So yeah, I mean, and then we do have some housekeeping to do because you guys level up.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Wicked.
Yeah,
And
you
I
do.
I just drew in my notebook, by the way.
Yes, roll your deck.
I did.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh wow. Over the last couple of
Damn.
days, there's been a lot to
Me
draw.
blowing the chicken.
And
Wait,
you,
no, that sounded bad. That sounded bad. Me blowing the chicken up.
yeah. What interests you most? I will give you this one.
Oh, Greg.
Oh my god.
Really? I
You
thought
shouldn't
you'd
have let
blow
him-
up. I thought you'd do blowing up.
You draw the bay boat that you guys are on at the moment. Greg is pouting. You see yourself all happy, and then you draw Bobby as like full on Bara, which is like like super muscly and everything. And Althea is looking defiant and powerful as she stands on the front end of the bay boat, pointing outwards as to where to go.
The crossing of the Delaware.
So yeah, that's what you end up drawing. So yeah, no, that I will go ahead and give you that reference though. Mistish Island, and there's an animal that ended up going all the way over the water to that island somehow. It's probably from what I would tell you. It is from one of my favorite games of all time, PlayStation exclusive.
Mistish Island. I've heard that name before, and I'm trying to remember what it is.
Man, I wish I cared about things you liked.
Ow.
Wow. Damn.
Right after I gave you such nice items too.
Ruined.
That was harsh.
It's all good fun.
It's Misty Island from Jack and Dexter. Literally Mistish Island. Such a bullshit like knockoff of it. Except not as deadly looking, at least.
Am I getting the bonus from that? The magic bonus?
That is magic, yeah.
Oh, the 2 is.
Yeah, the 2 is magic. Let me go ahead and add what that damage is specifically to the thing now that you've decided.
Okay, because that was always appearing, so... Before, when I just got from Oilog and I was, like, swinging it around, then the 2 wouldn't apply, would it?
Oh yeah, if you had just gotten it from Oilog and you didn't apply anything to it, then no. Oop, okay.
The 2 would not apply. Okay.
I mean, it does now because
It
it's
does now.
yeah, and that will always apply, no matter what.
Man, it feels kind of weak. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Joke's
No.
on you. Oh wait, no, I'm still.
Ah.
Yeah, I failed.
That's 21 damage. That's also Radiance, which has the chance of being super. Because slashing, it's whatever. It's kind of neutral or it's not very effective.
You said 21? It's 23.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, whoops.
Bet you $5 my fists do worse.
But that,
Damn it, I was close.
it's impossible. But also remember two things.
Wait,
One,
is this the time for me to shoot my cannon?
Do it.
Let me stop what
if
I'm
you-
doing.
if you want
To
to,
just
sure.
interrupt you.
I'm sorry, this is more important. I haven't actually shot in this gun more than once.
Okay. I mean, do you want to
Not
count it
one.
as a real shot out to the water then?
Yes.
You see a fish fly through the air, you hit it. Roll that damage.
Yes.
The fish blows up.
I'll just steal Wing's wand quick and almost do the same thing. Give me a 70.
That's probably a bad idea.
Oh my god, a 10.
Are we gonna do this in universe,
No,
guys?
He's
No.
not doing it. He's not.
No.
It's too
no,
Okay.
no,
I was gonna say.
I was joking. I'm quite thankful that I'm joking. Otherwise
Mine
I'd
was
probably
pretty
die.
badass. Holy shit.
All right. Well, we'll take Althea's as the last real roll, just because I'm not gonna count anything else from here. But we're gonna go ahead and end the stream there, guys. And thank you,
Smash.
people who watched. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Then we'll be back next week, Thursday, again for Doodly Doos. Bye now. Bye.